god, this is bad. Okay.
He's pretty broke. There was a beginning.
No, I got this.
Are you sure?
What alignment is a pancake?
No.
Waffle circle.
Wait, what?
Waffle neutral.
Waffle neutral?
That was terrible. Oh my god, I'm
Holy
ashamed.
crap.
Waffle neutral.
That was the worst one yet. No, okay. I'm sorry, everyone.
That was very funny.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the game room. I'm LukeTheDM, and it's my job to kill everybody. Welcome to another fantastic night of our West Marches campaign, still going strong. Tonight, we have 4 returning heroes, plus 1 person playing for the very first time. Everybody give a warm welcome to our new friend, Risky.
Hello.
What's going on, Risky? Risky, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself, and tell us what you're playing tonight.
Well, my name is Risky, first off. In real life, I'm an electrician, so
Cool.
I'm a Sparky. You can call me a nickname called Sparky. But today, or tonight, I'll be playing as a paladin, my very first character.
All right. First time ever, guys.
And what a class to pick for the first one.
Yep. This is going to be amazing. Welcome aboard. We're so happy to have you. Hope you have a good time.
Welcome on board.
Absolutely.
I look forward to it.
That being said, we are always looking for new people here in the game room. So if you want to get in on this action, definitely check out our TGR Discord. Links will be in the Twitch chat over there. Over there, I think. Come check us out. We have more than enough people to help you out, get you set up. Don't be shy. Seriously, we're super awesome, wholesome, helpful community. Everybody loves each other here. It's awesome. If you're a returning fan and you want to represent your D&D pride, the Tealeaf Adventuring Company swag, which is super cool. You can check that out. We have a whole bunch of TGR merch. We've got t-shirts and mouse pads and ceramic mugs and stickers and all sorts of goodies. Definitely check that out. Get yourself some cool stuff. I ordered my shirts last week, and I'm super excited to show them off because it's going to be rad. We have something very special planned for next week. This week's going to be epic. Next week is going to be equally or greater than epic. We are doing a special little charity stream organized by Jay Milio in the chat. She's going to be with us next week. We are going to a very cause. I know our first charity stream did amazingly, so we're going to try to keep that ball rolling. So this is from Hole in One Animal Rescue. It's a locally owned animal shelter. They take in dogs from kill shelters, and they help to rehome animals. I don't have all the information. If you're looking for the specifics, talk to Jay Milio. But from what I understand, they moved their facility right before this whole coronavirus thing went out, and they need a little help raising funds to kind of finish the renovations and help take care of those little puppers. So we did set the bar pretty high last time. I'm hoping we can show some game room love again, and have that hashtag Gamers for Good rocking and rolling. Show these puppies some love. It's going to be a good time. So we appreciate your anticipated support. And we'll catch you next week for that. And again, if you have any questions on specifics, JMilio19 in Twitch chat is your gal. I think that's it as far as announcements go. Yeah, we've got our merch, we got our fundraiser, we got our new players, we got our
I'm excited.
I think we're good to go. Everybody ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go.
Beautiful. So, our adventure this evening begins, as they always do, in the beautiful free city of Kadoria. Oh, I almost forgot. We have a world map now. It's in the Discord. I'm not prepared. But if you join the Discord and look in the Roll20 chat, there's a world map available, so you can kind of get a feel for what's going on.
It is quite lovely.
There's also a high-res version where you can kind of zoom into specific areas. It's real cool. I don't have it on Roll20 because I'm not prepared and I'm a scrub, so I apologize.
How dare.
I know. But check it out. It's really sweet. Anyway, we're starting in the free city of Kadoria, located on its lonely little peninsula to the north of Lexigrad. It's a beautiful summer day. It's early in the morning, maybe about 9 or 10 or so. The streets are hustling and bustling with the crowds on Evandra's Alley and in Ava's Piazza. And right on that storefront property, right in the corner of Evandra's Alley and Melora's Way, on the corner of Ava's Piazza, stands the beautiful 3-story mansion that serves as the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Hall. And standing on the front doorstep of this beautiful establishment are 2 individuals. Risky, if you'd like to describe Echo for us, kind of what's he look like? What's he wearing? What kind of equipment's he got? Give us a little bit about his vibe. As much or as little as you want.
So I'm a dragonborn, and I'm a red dragon, I guess.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
It's all good. It's all good. Hey, no pressure.
And I'm wielding a long sword and a shield, and I'm wearing chainmail armor.
All right. Very cool. And standing next to this dragonborn individual is a very tall, kind of muscular built tiefling individual. And he's standing right next to you, Echo. And he is wearing kind of similar armor to you, kind of like that chainmail armor. You can see he's got like a long, maybe like a halberd on his back. And he has a mask over his face, like a metal helmet that seems to be all the way over his face and just kind of showing his mouth and down. And he kind of looks over at you. He seems to be kind of like tapping his feet impatiently and just kind of looks over at you. Excuse me, do you happen to work here, sir? I'm trying to figure out. I'm in a bit of a bind. Do you know anything about this company? And he's speaking to you, Echo.
I'm sorry, sir. I really don't know where I'm at.
Very well. I suppose we should just knock then. He kind of reaches out and on the door. And the door kind of slowly creaks open, and standing there is the red-skinned tiefling with a big smile on his face, Amnesty. Kind of goes, hi, welcome. Holy shit. Smith, is that you? And the masked individual goes, Amy, it's been, what, 10 years? I don't believe I found you. I was actually looking for Salina. And Amy, yeah, no, we're here in come on in. Hey, sorry, forgive me. Hi, I'm Amnesty. Welcome to the Tealeaf Adventuring Company. I'll be your guide here. Please, come on in. I assume you're a new recruit looking for some work?
I sure am.
All right, excellent. Follow me. We'll get you all situated. You can meet everybody. It's going to be great. Smith, what is going on? What brings you to Kadoria? I thought you were over in, Shit, it's been so long. Smith, as you guys are all kind of walking in together, Smith kind of, this tiefling individual, standing about 6'6", big, bulky individual, his kind of like bluish pale skin, kind of very contrasted by Amnesty's bright red skin. As they sort of walk side by side with Echo, you following trail, Smith goes, Amy, I've got a bit of a problem. I think we should. And Amy's like, this is going to be so great. I can't believe you're here. I got to go find Salina. This is going to be excellent. Everyone's going to be so excited to meet you. And he's just kind of like talking over Smith. And he leads you down the front corridor with fabulous paintings of very regal and formal dressed halflings on either side, and opens another set of double doors into the Guildhall Lounge. directly ahead of you, you can see the front desk. To the left is the giant elaborate banquet hall. To the right is the fireplace with all sorts of lounge chairs and couches. And here is where you meet the rest of the party. So what are you guys up to on this lovely morning?
Oh, probably half a bottle.
All right.
Shianah's probably
Hard food and
shaking her
drinking.
head at him.
All right. So everybody's just kind of hanging out, enjoying some morning drinks. And
Hey, listen, it's 8 a.m. somewhere.
yep. As you enter, you all hear this wicked wolf's howl just erupt from the guild hall. Just this ear-shattering, bone-chilling, hair-raising wolf's howl. And you see this massive, gigantic, 600-pound, snow-white winter wolf come charging and pounce and dive on top of this new tiefling individual and pin him to the ground and growl in his face before he just starts licking him all over. And Smith, this masked individual, starts rustling Admiral's hair and kind of tussling around. And, oh, Admiral, I can't believe you remember me. And Salina kind of walks in, hands on her hips, and goes, well, look what the cat dragged in. This is a sight for sore eyes. Oh, hi. Sup, I'm Salina. Welcome to the guild. Please make yourself comfy. You want a drink? Yeah, we'll grab you a, yeah. So Salina and Amnesty kind of corner around Admiral Smith for kind of a bit of a private conversation, and you guys are left to kind of greet the newcomer. So Echo is just kind of standing there, now unattended, in the entranceway to the guild hall as this kind of kerfuffle's happening over to the side.
Oh no, Isaac's just like watching him be awkward and debating whether or not he actually wants to go over and say hi.
Shianah will walk over to him and kind of look him up, look him down. You're rather big. Try not to die.
I'm trying my best. Scratch his head.
I'm
She's just
Shianah.
messing with you. We
it's
don't
nice to
always
meet you.
die.
Sometimes people... Well, it's fun. We'll say it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, nothing terribly bad ever happens here. And he reaches up and he kind of absentmindedly scratches the massive burn on the side of his face that he recently acquired at the volcano.
Just be careful, and I've got your back if needed.
I'll heal some wounds if I have to.
Oh, you have some healing magic.
Yes.
Interesting. She's gonna turn around to like the others. I like him.
Because he can heal.
Forget to heal you once, and you never let me live it down. Then again, I may or may not have had an arrow in the neck at the time.
I'm pretty sure you were very close to being dead.
Of watering the grass with your internal fluids.
Let's try to avoid arrows this time, okay?
I'm gonna do my best. They just like to find me.
Yeah, free to go there.
It's always the neck, ain't it?
At this point, Smith, that you've gathered this individual's name is Smith, kind of props himself out from underneath Admiral. And despite how big Admiral's a big girl, he kind of like lifts her up and places her to the side a little bit, kind of in a low-key flex of strength. Kind of goes, Amnesty, Salina, I'm so happy that I found you guys. I'm in a bit of a pickle, and I was looking, hopefully, I heard good things about this company, and I was hoping to find, I did not expect to find you, Amnesty, but I was pretty sure I'd find Salina, although I know there's a lot of tea leaves out there. I don't know if I have to file any paperwork or anything. I have a little bit of gold to pay, and Salina's like, hey, no, Smith, honestly, we've got your back. What's the issue? What, you lost your hammer or something? What's going on? And Smith kind of looks and kind of, his tail kind of flaps behind him, and you get the sense looking at him now that this individual is actually blind. The mask over his face is completely obscuring his vision, but he seems, the way his ears kind of tilt and his horns are kind of oriented, he seems to be aware of his surroundings to some extent. You occasionally see him kind of flick his tongue in between his teeth, and almost like sort of an echolocation sense, just kind of this low kind of tick of a, just occasionally in between sentences. Okay. I don't know where Leilana is. There's kind of a silence as Amy and Salina kind of look, their jaws down. Salina kind of says, what do you mean you don't know where she is? Aren't you guys like, you know, like... And Smith kind of chuckles. And, yeah, well, yes, I know Leilana likes to run off at times, but I'm afraid this time it's a little more serious. I'm not sure. I'm usually pretty good at pinning her down. I'm gonna have a seat. And he kind of like walks over and takes a seat on a large kind of like armchair. Kind of goes, and he kind of faces the room and addresses all of you. He goes, listen, I'm Smith. I'm a paladin of Gond, and I'm a craftsman. And I work with my wife and partner, whose name is Leilana, and together we've traveled the world. We've sort of retired now. Back in the day, we used to pal around with these two goofballs over here. He kind of gestures over to Salina and Amnesty. And we had some pretty good times. Things got a little slower. We winded down. Leilana and I settled down, and we're actually on vacation here in Kadoria. We were staying at the Don't Go Inn and kind of sightseeing. It's been, 10 years since I've seen you guys? And Leilana's a very interesting individual. She's very talented and very bright, but a little eccentric at times. She's obsessed with the occult and with things that go bump in the night. And she likes to wander off and find herself in a bit of mischief. Usually she's a tough gal, she can handle herself. But I woke up this morning and she was gone. And she didn't leave any sort of note or message for me. I'm just concerned. This is a big city. I'm not really from here. I'm just looking for a little bit of help. And I know, Salina, you're an expert tracker. You're a huntress. Thinking maybe you could use some of your abilities. Maybe I could hire or sign a contract or something. And Salina's like, listen. We're going to handle this. We've got you. We'll find Leilana. She's probably just off being a goofball somewhere. Frickin' birdbrain like she always is. We're going to rally up some people. We're going to spread out, and we're going to cover a lot of ground, and we'll find her. You guys, and she kind of turns to all of you. You guys willing to help out with a quick job? Just a missing person? We'll find her.
Hold on. You said the words quick job.
That means the exact opposite of what's going to happen.
Yes. Remember? Ninjas.
Yeah, okay,
ninjas.
yeah.
Still waiting in my room, by the way, but ninjas.
Quick trip to, a town to drop off beer. Look what happened to that one.
Griffins.
Griffins.
The horse.
We're not even going to leave the city, hopefully, this time. I mean, she's probably somewhere...
We didn't leave the city and ninjas happened.
Hopefully this time.
Touche.
Actually, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying when you say quick job, it's going to be literally the opposite.
That never means a quick job. What do you mean?
Listen, so Leilana's an old friend of ours. We've got to find her. Like, she's a goofball, but we love her, and she could be in danger. Listen, we know there's weird stuff happening in Kadoria all the time. We just got to take care of this, okay?
I mean, the answer is yes, but still.
All right. Smith kind of props himself up. For those of you who haven't met Leilana, she's a human, roughly. Oh, geez. And he kind of scratches the back of his head. It's always bad to ask them how old they are, isn't it? I put her at probably 35 now.
As long as you're not forgetting anniversaries.
Medium builds, kind of tannish brown hair. She's what's called a plague doctor, you see. And so her most identifiable feature, she usually has this ridiculous mask on. It kind of has a beak to it. So she almost never takes the mask off. So hopefully we'll be able to just track her down and ask people if they've seen a bird lady walking around. That usually gets us started in the right direction. I truly have no idea where she's wandering off to. She's been go and frolic and poke shiny things, but I've got a bad feeling.
Oh, we lost Grace.
Grace had a bad feeling too.
Yep. Piquing Isaac's interest, plague doctor. What plague are we speaking of?
Oh, well, Leilana was famously the one who developed the vaccine for the shadow plague roughly 12, 15 years ago.
All right. Can Isaac roll a history? Out of curiosity?
Yeah,
Or
it's
is it-
pretty high DC.
It's going to be high. He's not going to get it. It's just more of like if I got a 20, maybe I'd learn something.
Sure.
Gesundheit. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, it's
Shadow
a big world out there. You've heard of a few different sicknesses, and sometimes they go by different names, but this isn't the shadow plague. Isn't really ringing any specific bells.
Yeah, no, didn't think it would, but was just curious.
Yeah, she's a very talented alchemist, and she has a finer knowledge of the occult and sort of extra dimensional oddities and sorts. It's much far beyond my comprehension, but she's a curious one, and sometimes that curiosity gets her in a bit of trouble. I'm hoping we can simply go and find her and bring her back really quick. We'll be in the city for a little while. I suppose, do people need time to prepare it all, or should we just head out? And Salina goes, all right, how about this? Smith, you come with me and Amy. The five of you, if you guys want to just walk around town, try to pick up on any leads. We'll meet back here at sunset, and if we don't find her, we'll regroup and try to...
Where does she usually go? You've said she's gone missing before. Where does she...
Amy kind of pipes up. Well, there was that one time where she went off onto that island with the drug dealers and got involved in that whole weird demon thing. And Salina just kind of face palms, and Smith goes, I thought we agreed we were never going to mention that night again.
I think we should get the full story on this one.
Perhaps another time. It's a long one. But yes, the long are off in places on a whim, simply trying to find people in need of help.
And where was the last place you said that don't go in?
Yes, we were staying there. We had actually just arrived in Kadoria. We were planning on going on a small vacation here. And when she went missing, I asked around, and I saw the flyers, and I knew Selina's last name, and so I figured at the very least that was a start. I'm so happy I found all of you, and step in the right direction, I suppose, but I am terribly worried.
I suppose the best course of action would be to go there and ask around first.
Okay.
I'm familiar with the location. I've been there a few times.
Amy and Salina kind of take Smith and kind of pat him on the shoulder and be like, hey, don't worry, we're going to find her. Yeah, why don't you guys start at the Don't Go In? We're going to start on the other side of town, and we'll try to group up and maybe cover some ground and see what we can do. Does that sound like a plan? All right.
Let's do it.
So Smith and Amnesty and Salina and Admiral all leave off in one direction. You guys stepping out of the guild hall onto the streets of Kadoria are on the other end.
How much do you want to bet she's totally dead?
No, she's not
10 to
dead.
1 odds.
10 to 1?
She's just in a really dangerous place, and I'm sure that this is going to be a piece of cake. She's probably just in the wrong bedroom. It's fine.
Also, Grace, you are muted. I don't know if that's just on me.
Yeah.
No, it's on all of us.
Yeah, it's on all
Okay,
of
so I don't know
us.
if you said that prior. I just saw your mouth moving and then no sound came.
It's all good. So, you guys step out of the guild hall onto the city is yours. Where are you guys headed?
Don't go in.
Lead the way, sir. I've never been.
Oh, they had a significant rat problem. You know, that old chestnut.
People telling on other people, that kind of rat.
No, I mean like the biting type with the whiskers.
That sounds
So
fun.
there's an actual rat problem. Okay.
They're like actual rat problem in the basement. That old chestnut.
All right.
They bit me pretty good over there. But
You guys collectively make your way across the piazza into sort of the northeastern sort of more residential district of Kadoria. And Isaac, you lead the way comfortably to the Don't Go In, and you arrive at about 10 o'clock in the morning.
yep. Again, I stop in front of the sign, look at it, sigh heavily, and then go in as it tells me not to do.
All right.
I
As
follow.
you enter, the familiar scent of stale mead and smoked meats and piss and feces kind of all bombard you as you kind of enter. And it seems like at this time of morning, the breakfast rush is just about ending. There's a few people kind of sitting at tables, finishing up the last scraps of their meal, and everyone kind of gives the five of you a strange look as you enter. You see Sabrina, the bartender that you had helped on a previous mission. She seems to be like scraping some grease off of a large sort of like cooking stone in the back, tending, and she kind of like smiles at all of you and goes, "Good morning, folks. Can I get you anything? Breakfast is kind of just about done. Anything?"
Yes, your finest glass of horse urine. Actually, we came here looking for an eccentric individual.
Oh, and she kind of puts the rag in like the little sits up at the bar and kind of props her arms. Goes, "We've got a few of those around here. How can I be of assistance?"
I don't know if you recognize me. I've gotten a recent facial accessory.
A lot of people. I'm sorry. It's every day.
You had an issue in the basement. A couple of unwelcome guests.
Oh yeah. Okay, I do recall.
Yeah, indeed. We're looking for a lady wearing a bird mask. Or at least something with a large beak. Feathers optional.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Do you get bird mask wearing people often?
Kind of looks like a crow.
Not super often, no. But
So you would think you'd know.
Who shows up at a costume party these days?
I feel like it's right on the tip of my tongue.
I suggest
I mean,
you.
it's crazy how things like elude us, and I just throw a couple of gold on the counter.
Quickly and deftly swipes them up. And, yes, that bird lady. She arrived with a big fella just last night. Big guy with a mask and the horns. Yeah. Friendly enough. She's a little odd. She's kind of quiet, but they just got dinner in rooms and didn't make a fuss. I saw the big fella come downstairs alone. He seemed a little upset, skipped breakfast, and just left. But they paid for a week in advance. That's God's truth. That's all I know. I'm sorry.
Can we investigate the room?
Why not? All yours. And she like goes to the back and like grabs a key off of a hook and kind of slides it across the counter to you, Isaac. Knock yourself out. Just don't fuck with any of their stuff, please.
Of course not. This is merely a missing person case, not a man, I hope what valuables they have case.
No, based off of your success with the problem downstairs, I trust you. If you say you're from the Tealeaf Adventuring Company, you got some sway here.
I didn't, but yes.
I think it goes with the face territory. They just assume.
Yeah, more or less. I should really look to get their logo branded on my armor. And yeah, do y'all want to head up?
Which room is it? Is there a number on the key?
It's the last one on the right, actually. You go up the stairs, bang a right, and it's on your right.
Excellent.
Glad
Thank
you
you
asked.
very
I
much.
just go to like each door and try the key.
Work smarter, not harder.
All right.
Thank you.
So I'll go upstairs. I'll work in the play makes Isaac a dull boy.
Alrighty. Everybody going upstairs?
Yeah, I think me and Echo, the Clanky Boys, are falling up at the back because we're slow.
Yep.
Alrighty. So there's a mishmash of different rooms. It seems like they don't go in as a modest inn at best. But there's livable spaces here.
Really, they don't have like 1,000 count like thread count sheets to go with the smell of piss.
Not here, but there are some higher end facilities here in the city. Eventually, you find the door, which the key fits, and you open the simple lock and let yourselves in.
All right.
Is there a window?
You do see it is on the second story. There is a window with some rather moth-eaten curtains on either side. One large, maybe queen-sized bed, kind of just struffing under a sheet. Like the pillows are actually fairly nice. They are feather down pillows. There's a small bedside table, and it appears to be a few kind of rucksacks full of various bits of adventuring equipment. Rope and torches and bits of hard tack and things like that, kind of tucked neatly in a corner. You can see also on one of the packs, the smaller of the two, there are strange bits of tubing and glassware and small little beakers and vials and test tubes and the like. And you can see there's like a small little kind of circular ceramic bowl of sorts with this sort of little Dremel in the middle, a pestle and mortar, if you will, kind of just neatly packed away in the corner.
Is that window open?
The window is just barely cracked open to let like a nice little draft in. You can kind of feel the morning breeze from outside.
Can I make a medicine check to see if I recognize any of the stuff in the tubes in various assemblies?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Damn.
23. You would immediately recognize this as sort of a combination of an alchemist kit and maybe like elements of an herbalist kit. And it seems like, from your experience, you've seen like combat medics before. It seems like a lot of the stuff here is mostly based on making medicinal or healing tinctures and concoctions, potions of that sort of nature. It definitely, you do see a few strange things that you don't immediately recognize, but it seems like the bulk of the stuff is made primarily for preparing potions of that sort.
The things I don't recognize, I point out and say, don't touch those ones. I don't know what those ones do yet.
I nudge Luce and I point to the things he said don't touch, and I go, do you recognize that? Oops.
I think she's still muted.
You're a little quiet there.
Little quiet. That was non-existent.
Sorry, is this better?
There you go. Now we can hear you.
Much better.
Should I make a check?
Sure. If you'd like to try to identify, make me a nature check.
All right.
Yeah, there's like little bits of like tiny little sample jars, like various bits of fungi and moss in them, and you're not super familiar with any of like the names or any properties of them, but it all seems, well kept and taken care of and organized. But nothing's labeled or anything like that.
I just don't know.
I mean, understandable.
So do we think she went out the window if nobody saw her leave downstairs?
I mean, it's always a possibility. I'm gonna just go over. I'm gonna gently smell like the medicine stuff, like not like take a good whiff, but just kind of like get a idea for its odor. So maybe if there's something unique about it, and I happen to be talking to people, and it's like I don't know if it like hangs around. I'm not a dog, but
Maybe a perception check.
but I'm trying to think of like people with cologne and how that kinds of like.
Yeah. It is very distinct. It's this sort of musky, kind of earthy, but also like citrusy, acrid, kind of acidic smell, and it's very like it's almost like if you ever like smelt smelling salts, that immediate kind of like eyes watery wincing for half a second.
Not my favorite potpourri.
Yeah, it definitely is very potent and very noticeable. You definitely feel like if you were to get a similar scent, you can almost bloodhound this out in a way.
Okay. That's my role. Point in a direction.
I'm gonna start sniffing things.
Stop at every
I think the
hydrant.
bloodhound.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Just gonna take a quick look around the room, cursory glance.
Can I investigate like the windows, see if there may be like leftover handprint, footprint, if maybe she left like a rope or something out the outside of the window?
Sure, make an investigation check, and I assume if everyone's helping, you can make that check with advantage.
Yeah,
Actually, why don't we have everybody roll investigation?
okay.
Let's get some rolls in.
Which dog is it?
Oh, Shianah.
Oh shit! Well, where's the donations for the natural ones
Yeah, right.
next week? You two are like staring deeply into each other's eyes at that point.
I think it's the window, but it's the window to her soul.
So, Risky, what I want you to do on your character sheet is go ahead and just click on the word investigation for me.
Yep, it'll put all the modifiers in for you, Buffy.
Do all the math for you.
Well,
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I
where's that
know.
at on the character sheet? I'm looking for it.
Yeah, it'll be on the left next to your ability score modifiers. They'll have like a long list of your skills,
It's the big skinny box with all the skills.
and it is in alphabetical order.
I see it.
There we
Right
go.
on.
Nice. So, Shianah and Luce go towards the window, and you're immediately kind of distracted by a merchant kind of barking out, selling his wares on the street, kind of below. There appears to be like a simple market stall with a very eccentric, well-dressed individual in like purple and gold and like cyan blue robes, kind of just barking off in this strange dialect. And he seems to be selling strange, maybe masks of some sort or various little party tricks and magical
Shit, I
bottles
want
and
that.
things like that.
I want to
And
take a
he's
gander at that.
so you, Risky, you want to come in over and look out the window as well?
Yes.
From this view, he's a little bit far off, so you can't really hear distinctly, but he seems to be like flagging people down as they walk by in the street and like pulling them over, like grabbing onto sleeves and pulling them over and showing off wares. And there's like a bit of sparks that come out of his sleeve as he's showing off things, and he's pulling masks off of racks and like putting them on his face and like grabbing them on his face and just kind of like very eccentric, exciting, almost carny salesman.
Motherfucker.
Meanwhile, let's see. Gregor, you are looking around, and under like you notice that the bed table is not like perfectly in line with the bed itself. And like as you kind of go to just like, oh, I should fix that, and, like give it a push, you notice that the table actually isn't level, and it kind of wobbles as you push it, and you look down, and there's actually like a thin little bit of parchment kind of bound up and tucked underneath one of the corners, almost like someone kind of like leveled it with something, but it looks like it doesn't look dusty or anything. It looks like it was recently, like,
Grab that and see what this wonderful piece of paper says.
grab that is.
Drawing of a cat.
Why is it always a cat?
Appears to be at first glance some sort of arcane spell or formula, or like you see like all sorts of like circles and equations, and there's like a list of these strange words that you don't quite understand. You can go ahead and make an Arcana check if you'd like. Yeah, this is a bit beyond you. You can recognize this as like the beginnings of some sort of maybe ritual, but the specifics are kind of beyond you. You're not really sure. You're not really able to discern like the nature of the spell. You just know that this is like wizard stuff.
I'm gonna, grab Shianah back from the window and be like, what?
Yeah,
Like turn the scroll around and just put it right in her face.
there's a man he's selling. I kind of want to go check. What?
I want to go check out the shop too.
And I'll take a look at what he's showing me.
All right, Shianah, this looks immediately a little bit more recognizable to you. You can recognize this at first glance as some sort of conjuration, maybe a summoning spell. You can make an Arcana check to try to get more specifics. Yeah.
Tell me you have advantage on Arcana, please.
Still thinking about that merchant down there. It's like, man, I would look great in a hat.
It's,
Yeah, just like,
it's a conjuration scroll. Big deal. What about that guy? He's selling.
I'm just gonna roll that back up and put it in my pouch.
Sure.
Did we at least know what? It doesn't matter. Yeah, let's check out the merchant.
Let's see what goodies we can buy to help.
We all want to go shopping. Right?
All right. So
You know what? I think you look perfect with a half mask, Isaac. Cover the unburnt side.
I like you, Gregor. Sounds like
I was gonna have a half burned face. Damn it! I got here first.
Listen, my friend, when you decide to box a file mental, then.
So the
Sometime-
five of you make your way downstairs and out onto the streets, where you can see this merchant is currently wheeling and dealing as two common folk are kind of just like cautiously backing away, trying not to get sucked in, like politely disengaging. And he's just like relentlessly chasing after them, hounding them, shoving various goods in his face. And as he locks on to you, he immediately just drops there. It goes, welcome, come, please, newcomers. Oh, yes. This is going to be excellent. Yes, shopping. Yes. Oh, you, sir, the big one in the back there. Quiet. Yes, I see you. Dragonborn, quite rare in these parts. Yes, you, my friend. You must be interested in a very what I have just amassed for you. And he goes and pulls out this like giant, almost like a jester's mask with like sort of like the dangling bells. Yes. Would you like to try it on, please? Free of charge, please. Come. And he kind of like gestures you forward.
Let's try it on.
All right, he puts it on your head a little tight and a little lopsided, and you guys look as it's this like totally ridiculous like blue and green hat with these like yellow golden jingle bells on the end, and he just kind of like has this face kind of like a clown's mask over it, and it looks totally ridiculous. Not too shabby, eh? The price could be all yours for the low price of 10 gold. What do you say?
I think I'll pass on this mask.
Oh, please, come on, wait, I have, the lady, yes, perfect. I've got just the thing. And he pulls the mask off your head and like tucks it back and goes and rummages through behind this stall and comes out with like this small little blue and gold egg. He kind of like holds it delicately. Careful. Are you ready? For the lady?
Which lady are you talking to?
He's looking at
The lady.
Luce.
No offense to Shianah, but she's a bit more feminine than you are.
Good
I haven't seen her pluck eyeballs yet.
Yeah. For the lady?
By the way, someone found my
And he
bag.
kind of like slowly shows you this egg, and you almost feel compelled to like lean in close to examine it. And as he does it, it snaps his finger and it poofs and explodes in a cloud of butterflies. And they all kind of flutter around and like land on your shoulders, and like one lands on your nose, and then they all kind of like flow away in the wind. Very beautiful, very nice trick. Could be yours for the low price of 10 gold.
Thanks.
Oh, you are all shy. I see. Well,
Do you
of course.
do you have a mask that has just like a giant beak on it?
He kind of scratches his chin. You know, I don't have one specifically like that, but I hear they're quite fashionable recently.
Have you
Sold
seen
any
anybody wearing one
Why do you ask?
for the low price of 10 gold, maybe?
You see his eyes go wide. Perhaps, if you would be interested in purchasing a mask. And he kind of like looks behind and kind of gestures to his grand display. They all seem pretty well made, if a little strange, but
Does he have an Oni styled one?
he actually does. And like half the face is like this smiling red, and half the face is this frowning blue, almost like Avatar: The Last Airbender style. That kind of like the blue spirit sort of looking mask.
You know what? I'll take this for 10 gold, buddy.
Excellent. Fetching for the young warrior. Quite fierce.
No,
Very
try it
fitting,
out.
very suitable. It actually fits like pretty well.
And I want to press the digitation like shing.
I've seen a woman just last evening approach my shop and take a look at my wares. Yes, she seemed very curious. Just the type of customer that I like. She actually bought a few baubles and trinkets, but then she wandered off that way. Very nice lady, a little spacey, but nice.
What direction did he point in?
He pointed sort of further down the street towards the west.
Was she with a very large gentleman, by any chance?
Not that I recall. No, she was alone. It was quite late at night, actually. I was actually just getting ready to close up my shop.
Thank you for your time.
Well, thank you. Are you sure you not want a parting gift? Something.
I just can't. I
Shianah, they're
just
quite stylish.
they're so I just walk away.
All right. All right. So, you guys set off in the direction he pointed.
How's my visibility wearing this thing?
There's like 2 decent-sized eye holes. Not impaired. You're fine.
Okay, that's my question right there. If I had like really gnarly depth perception, like those old plastic masks from back in the
Nah,
day,
they're-
You
they're
can't
little
see it
campy.
all.
for your tongue to the tip of the little tongue slot and
Yeah.
like press it immediately.
All right. As you guys are walking down the street, I like all of you to make me perception checks.
Making our way downtown, walking fast. Wow, get them out of the way now.
Wow.
One of these days you'll roll double digits, I swear.
I'm gonna log off and log back on.
As
You
you're
sure, old
walking,
Bessie finished the update there?
as you're walking along, I'm looking, keeping an eye out for any signs of these strange bird-faced individuals. Gregor, you feel a tug kind of at your belt.
I put the scroll a little bit ago, or just in general, like little kid, pulling.
Yeah, just like a little kid pulling almost.
All right, I'm gonna look down. It's like,
Right,
what
you
the-
look down, and there's a small child, maybe less than 10 years old. Real dirty, muddy face, not wearing shoes, snot-nosed little street urchin. And he kind of looks up at you with this like shocked face,
Good.
And he kind of just holds up a piece of paper to you. I'm supposed to give you this.
Let's see. Actually, hold on. Wait, were you told to do anything else, or just give me this? All right, I'll give him a gold piece. It's like, just go get a bath, kid.
And he turns around and just books it.
And now I'll look at what the piece of paper says.
It's a very dirty, crumpled up bit of parchment, and it just has a simple message on it. It says, "We have the bird, 500 gold, Arathis Avenue, sunset."
That's it? Only 500 gold? Jeez. Well, good thing I know where to find her.
What's it say?
I repeat exactly what Luke just said.
500? That's a little steep. I think we should just head back to the guild hall.
No,
Well, I didn't say I was paying it out my own.
Thought you were.
That's at the very least we meet them, see what's up,
Yeah.
show
Are
them
we-
the gold.
What if it's like an actual bird and not the bird woman?
Then we get a free bird.
That's
Who doesn't
fair.
want a free bird?
We could feed it
What
to
if it's an
Era. It'll be
ambush?
Have you
great.
seen what Zeke's bird does? Besides be really annoying.
Ooh, let's do that. Yes. Okay.
Also, I love Freebird.
Play Freebird.
But what if it's an ambush?
I mean, of course it's an ambush.
If it's an ambush, then I feel really sorry for the people doing it.
We spring the trap. It's the basic rule of ambushes, my friend.
That is true.
What are you afraid about there, Echo? And I kind of hit his chest, just the resounding clank of the chainmail. Big, scary dragon.
I didn't do anything really. But just imagine of an ambush. I wonder how many archers and how many.
I tell you what, we can always just send you in, and the rest of us can be waiting in the wings.
But ninjas. Didn't you want to fight ninjas earlier?
No, I did not want to fight ninjas. That was the exact opposite. I was
Never wanna
lamenting
fight
how-
ninjas again.
I say we go for it. Let's see what's up.
Sure.
Alrighty. So it's at this time it's about noon, and they said sunset. So you've got a number of hours to kind of kill before this meeting is supposed to be arranged.
Should we have our resident shapeshifter scout out the area?
I mean, I suppose I could.
Can you pick something a bit indigenous to the area, so not to draw suspicion? Like a cat or a dog? Something that would not look out of place in an alley?
What about a pony?
Yes, in Drakmir, it's common that ponies just wander down alleys constantly. It's a real problem.
It's those
What about
alley
a bird?
ponies who can't.
Get a sky view point.
Like we have pony
Over trash
shelters.
cans.
And, yeah, it's crazy. It's because of the cabbage farms. It's nuts.
Not my cabbages.
Not again. Cabbage Corps was shut down for embezzlement.
All right. So is that the plan?
I'll do a weasel instead. Something smaller.
Okay.
Vandals are common around here. Get them.
Those alley weasels.
And
It's one of the really rare red pandas that you never see.
Just some exotic animal comes out of nowhere. Like, where'd that come from?
better than a tiger, I guess.
Actually draws more attention than anything else.
Just a tiger roaming the streets.
It's just a random city-dwelling armadillo.
Just rolling around.
So, as a weasel, what would you like to do?
Go scope out where they plan to meet us, I guess.
Okay, so go ahead and make me a either perception or survival check. All right, not bad. So you've spent a little bit of time in Kadoria, and during that time, you've probably wandered the streets a little bit. You know that the main roads in Kadoria are all named after various deities, And so you aren't specifically sure about where Arathis Avenue is, but walking around, you kind of go up and around. And after about 15, 20 minutes or so, you manage to find a street sign. You find a key. Arathis Avenue kind of runs maybe like northeast to southwest. And there's a T intersection that kind of comes across into sort of a smaller street there. And you find essentially Arathis Avenue. It looks, it's actually in the artisan district of the city. And you can see there are various workshops and warehouses, storage facilities. You can see there's like a smithy there. There seems to be like a building that has maybe some sort of like a potter's facility. You can see like there's spinning wheels, individuals kind of like shaping wet clay into various vases and ceramic containers and things like that. Nothing super out of the ordinary about this particular street. It seems like there's a few kind of like low rooftops around that kind of catch your eye as maybe potential like looking areas or scouting areas. But other than that, no different than many of the other streets in Kadoria.
Right. I guess I'll go back to my group and tell them.
Okay. So about better part of an hour, maybe 45 minutes later, you see this little weasel kind of wandering through the crowd, walk back up to the party.
That's a sight you don't see every day.
Man, a wild weasel. Hello there.
All right, are we Disney princesses now?
All right. And Luce transforms back into her beautiful elven form and relays the information.
All right.
Warren Street. How much time do we have to kill?
It's like at this point after the scouting, maybe like 1 p.m. So you've got maybe 6 hours.
Are we going to be sneaky? Should we just be blatantly obvious? What's the...
I think a half and half would be a good decision. We have a couple of blatantly obvious and the rest be hidden artillery.
I agree with that.
All right.
Sure.
I'd say the blatantly obvious ones will be myself, Gregor, and Echo over here. We can amend either's opinion, so feel free to contradict it. And the
you might be able to be a little sneaky.
That's not my expertise.
Clank, clank, clank.
Look, just a little bit of makeup on there, you'll be good.
It's not
How
really.
about this? I'm going to show you guys.
Oh, thank you.
So that should load, and you guys should be brought right in.
I'm just saying I'm more of a frontline fighter, even though I'm more nimbly bimbly.
I'm a frontline fighter myself.
But you do have ranged options.
This is very true.
I don't exactly have ranged options.
Yes, but no one expects a tiger to leap from the top of a roof on someone.
That's
Also
fair.
true.
Or
It's
any
like-
other kind of stuff.
Yes, you have brigands and bandits, I understand. We have a tiger.
Well, I think, they must recognize Gregor. They gave him the notes, so he's got to be one of the ones there.
Oh, of course. And I'd be there to back up Gregor, and I'm assuming Echo would back me up,
Yes.
and then you two. But again, if you would rather it differently, we could all just wander up the middle. I would just like someone elevated because I fear for arrows.
Just stay behind my shield. I'll try to help with that. I'll protect your neck.
Sure, we can get elevated.
All right. So you guys are free to position yourselves wherever you'd like on this map.
Maybe let Luce chill out for a while, regain any expended
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
And we'll cover everything else.
All right.
So this is the avenue we're looking at?
Yeah. So you guys are currently
Avenue.
on Arathis Avenue, and then there's this sort of small little side street that kind of cuts across.
I would like to, in these 6 hours, go and acquire through one of the merchants or stalls a nice little, not terribly expensive, but with a small chest that looks like it might contain money,
Oh, easy enough. Yeah.
and then fill it with who the fuck cares? Sand, rocks, whatever, just to have kind of the weight of like 500 gold.
Okay, easy enough. The
Look, Sam,
chest
look
is
a
going to
bucket
run you
will
about
work.
20 silver.
Okay, easy.
So go ahead and mark that off. But yeah, it looks, decent size, little, opening lid.
Fill it about halfway, and I'll kind of cover it with like 50 gold just to kind of make it look good.
Okay,
All right.
Could I get health potions during this time?
absolutely. So health potions are 50 gold apiece. You can have a maximum of 3 of them.
I'm gonna do 3.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
I'm wondering. I wish we could booby trap this chest because I've got a decent. I've got oil and shit, but I feel only we got something to kind of ignite it. So would they take it, they open it, and then Orsic, but he's not here.
Yeah.
Is there any way you can arrange maybe like a pin trap of some sort? I still have some poison. Maybe they trip the needle. It stabs them and they become paralyzed.
I certainly can't, but maybe someone who's better versed in that could.
I just seem so distracted by merchants nowadays. I don't want to give it a try.
No, Rob,
Do I-
give a thought about something.
What's up, Risky? Sorry.
I'm gonna be in the back, rub my chin, giving a thought about something.
Okay. Just
What
kind
was
of
the idea?
looking around, taking in the surroundings. Okay.
All right.
Should we
could
be
make
like...
it an explosive trap.
I don't have anything on me to do explosives, but
Well, if you can
Tick
have,
was selling stuff. But again, he's not here right now.
Yeah.
like I said, just like out of thought, I feel like the decoy is good enough, and
I could light it. I do have a fire breath.
Ooh, there's an idea.
I did not hear it. So
So Risky mentioned that as an ignition source, he can breathe fire.
that's right, he can. I totally forgot about that because of his red chromaticity. All right.
So we can make a big boom.
The perfect dragonborn to be with Isaac and Gregor.
I make things burn. Pretty much.
Let's see.
Do you guys want to try to... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. We're also wanting to put some valuables in this chest, booby trap chest. I wonder if there's anything around these streets that have just a little bit of rust on them, and we can probably polish them to make them more shiny, make them look more valuable, and put them in the chest with that gold.
Ooh, there's an idea. Risky, go ahead and make an investigation check, just to kind of look around. You spend a little bit of time looking for maybe something shiny or, that you might be able to add. All right. Looking around, kind of just like doing a quick sweep of the streets. Amidst, a lot of the puddles and the muck, it seems like this is a little bit of a, less maintained area of the city. You actually managed to find like a really nice brooch, like a small little pin that would fasten someone's cloak that seems to have been dropped and forgotten by somebody. It's like this tiny little, like maybe silver eagle. It's kind of this little pin. It's got a little bit of tarnish, sort of a to it, but other than that, you kind of buff it out. It looks pretty nice, actually.
Not idly to the leaves of Lorien fall. Yeah, we can add that to the list to make it look kind of purty.
Yeah.
Although, like I said, all I really have of things I can kind of ignite are oil. And no, you'd be able to smell it immediately. I was thinking of like dousing like the base layer in oil, so if they did crack it open, you could potentially hit it with the fire and ignite it. But I would be pretty suspicious if someone had me something and I opened up and it smelled like freaking motor oil. Like, hey, that's an issue right there.
What's that smell?
What's this motor you speak of?
You have to go to the J domain.
So,
yeah,
what's
that's
the
better
plan,
for my
guys?
idea.
So how many more hours do we have?
I'd say, I mean, it's you guys have like 6 hours, so whatever you want to try to plan or plot within the 6 hours, you guys can go for.
Is
Should
there a
we?
market nearby?
Oh yeah, the whole city is this big, beautiful, free trade city. Lots of various options.
My gut's telling me I might need a couple more crossbow bolts.
Don't worry about those.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I got Woo's.
Mhm.
Or I got Orsick's thing. Forgot I don't need them.
Yeah, I guess Icicle just kind of like. Speaking of which, that's a car.
That's a crate.
That is a big
Wagon.
green crate with wheels and a hood.
It's a wagon
It's a wagon.
with no horses to pull it.
I just found my motor. It's right there.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure we got a mortar right up here.
Yeah,
We're
that
gonna-
was just me naturally slurring words. Yeah, I suppose I'll just kind of like sit down on this crate and like bide my time.
Are we going to
Alright.
meet them here? Are we going to meet them up on the crossroad there? Where's the meeting happening?
One of these houses, is it? Or is it not quite where we can see yet?
No, this is the map. So there's just the one T intersection here.
Are we meeting them at the intersection? Are we meeting them here?
I would kind of prefer to get them in here, kind of like a fatal funnel.
So we meet them at the up here. We make them come to us where we are right now.
If they're coming from, oops, that doesn't help me. If
'Cause I
they're
can-
coming from, oh, damn it. Sorry, I'm trying to do this, but it's like if they're coming from over here, then we're all kind of over here. If they're coming from here, we're all over here. I was really hoping that I don't know which way they're going to come from. If they're coming from down here, then we can lock them in.
Well, I figure we just I don't know.
We can get people up on these roofs over here.
I'm just trying to figure out what roof to go up on. I figured the earlier I go up there, the more settled in I'll get, and the less attention it will cause closer to the meet.
Get them over here, and then you guys can be on these roofs over here. And
Would you like to shoot the artillery?
I would not like to shoot the artillery.
Can I climb up?
Crane, actually.
Can I climb up on this roof here?
Yeah, easy enough. Hopping up a couple boxes, a little bit of parkour, you get kind of settled on this low roof.
Goodbye.
Are we doing anything with the oil?
I think just have it handy in case we want to throw it and light it later.
Okay,
Yeah, the old throw at the rats and hope for the best trick.
cool.
Yes.
Where's everybody else? Oh, we lost
Got
it.
my.
Where's everybody else want to be positioned?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at, kind of be front and center and draw attention.
Cool.
They're kind of looking for me, so I'm gonna move. I'll chill up here.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stay up here with. I'm trying to get used to
Isaac
the
there.
name.
Okay,
And just be with him just in case if anything happens.
cool.
Have
Very cool.
backup, pretty much.
All right. Yay, we have a Grace again. All right. Luce, where would you like to be for this little showdown?
Do y'all want me to go high?
I mean, I wouldn't say no to having you up here on this roof. That way, we have all five.
I will head up onto. Do you want me to go on the left side then instead of the right, since we have?
Let's attack. Why not? Let's give it a shot.
All right.
But it's wherever you want to go, really.
I mean, figured I'd plan with people.
Cool.
I'm just
Alrighty. Luce
trying to
has-
get areas of fire.
All right. So, you guys take position, make your plans, and a number of hours pass. The streets sort of die down, and you see that a lot of the local shops begin to close up, pack up their things, go inside for the evening. As the sun begins to set in the west, you all begin to hear a few footsteps, and two very well-dressed individuals begin to approach from either side of this T intersection.
When it gets close to the time, I'd like to try to hide.
Okay, yeah, make a stealth check.
Preemptively.
Sure. Okay, you kind of position yourself in between a couple crates. Feel pretty well hidden. Luce, are you also trying to stay hidden on that rooftop?
Sure.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Whoops.
Strength save.
Yeah.
Throws a crate over. I don't want this here.
Okay.
in my way.
There's not as much cover on this roof, so you kind of crouch down. You're doing the best you can, but for what it's
The
worth.
giant like druid antlers that you have like
Yeah.
into your hair, they're just sticking straight up.
Just about sundown, two very well-dressed individuals kind of approach, walking down, kind of stop 2 feet away from you, Gregor. Kind of nod at you.
Bird.
You got the stuff?
Of course I do. Where's the bird? I want to see her first.
That's not how this works, mate.
Then you're not getting the stuff.
Are you sure about that? He
Am I
kind of
sure about this?
Well, it's okay if I take a few steps forward, like not threateningly, just 10 feet. All right, so.
But you're the one holding the chest.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's great. In that case, yeah, I'll come over. He's like, all right. I tell you what. And I open the chest to show the gold in there. And then I quickly shut it. We have it. But we need confirmation as well.
I see. One of them whistles, and you see from down the alleyways a few more individuals approach. Kind of coming at the side, from kind of behind the buildings, out of your view, kind of approaching it. Yeah. Seems like a fair bit of gold you got there. We've got the bird, don't you worry. Go and drop that chest right there. We'll have her out nice and pretty.
It's kind of a fragile
Bring her
crate.
out before we drop the chest.
No need to get hold of them, mate. Everything's
I'm not.
fine.
I want to take a couple of steps and get beside the person holding the chest just to be safe. Can I
Sure.
do that?
Yep. So I'll move you up right next to. There you go. You got it.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's like anybody else maybe they have hidden on rooftops or anything?
Sure. Go ahead and make a perception check.
What's that one?
All right, Wolf. You actually notice creeping in this alleyway here is another individual, and on this rooftop, kind of tucked away, is another individual there.
Okay.
They don't know that you see them, so they think they're hidden.
I'm going to keep an eye on them. Can I ready an action?
Sure, you can kind of have a spell, kind of at the
Like a
ready.
ray of frost if one of them makes an attack
Okay.
or like swiftly runs toward.
Sure. Listen, we've got the bird in a very safe, secret location. Hand us the gold, or have one of our little friends bring her back right here.
There's no guarantee there. But there's definitely not going to be a receipt of this transaction. It's not quite the way we do business as well. I barely know the bird. And I just turn to make it look like I'm done with the conversation.
Stop right there, friend.
I want to do divine sense on one of them, the one that's talking.
Sure. So divine sense is actually kind of everything within 60 feet. So you can go ahead and pop divine sense if you'd like.
All right.
Okay. Do you want to click on that ability for me in your character sheet? There's a little chat bubble. It'll pop up in the chat for us.
I think it worked.
Oh, yeah, you got everybody in it, buddy.
Yeah, you've got the whole map, basically.
I think the whole map's just like, what, 75 feet?
Yeah, it's a pretty tight map here.
It's a shame nobody has fireball.
Right.
Not yet. Not at this level.
Here, so I'm gonna pop that ability for you just so everyone can read it and see what it does. There you go. So, Divine Sense, as a paladin, you can sense and almost smell the sense of celestials, fiends, and undeads within 60 feet of you. Echo, you don't necessarily smell. You smell something funky. Like they're not. You can tell that these people are not fiends themselves, but there is some sort of fiendish, almost demonic or infernal aura around them. And that definitely gives you the heebie-jeebies. And actually, go ahead and make a perception check. As you're smelling this and noticing this, make a perception check with advantage for me, Risky.
Perception.
All right. As you're kind of eyeballing these and you're getting that divine sense tingle, you notice that all these individuals kind of all.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you went quiet right as you're describing the critical detail.
No,
Oh,
can you
no.
guys hear me?
Agree now.
No.
Can't hear me?
Yep,
we
can
hear you
now.
Okay. So, as you notice that all of these individuals that you can see actually have very strange kind of tribal style matching tattoos kind of creeping up the neck and like down the forearm, around the wrist. And it's kind of standing out. This is definitely strange, infernal vibes. And you also, Echo, you would also be made aware of these two individuals hiding on the roof and in the alley. And there's also another individual hiding behind a door back here.
Okay. So that move would also let me know people are around me.
Actually,
Okay.
it says if they're behind total cover, you don't know. So, but I'll say there's a window, and
Just kinda like
'cause
peer
I
through.
messed
If there's
up.
not a window, there's a door.
Yeah, but you know that there's another guy back there.
Okay.
Okay.
I want
As all this is happening, this individual kind of chuckles a little bit, and I need to read ability super quick. I need Isaac. Make me an insight check, please.
Okay.
All right. You see one of the individuals in the back kind of chuckle a bit, and for a second, the chest in your hand kind of flickers, almost like it was phasing out, but it stays in your hand. And you see the this individual kind of look over to his friend nervously.
You should have said the magic word.
All right.
Great. Now I
Playtime's
have to
over.
watch that again.
Playtime's over. I agree. And I would love to hurl the chest at this guy. Just like
Okay.
fucking mock Jesus it at him.
All right. So the
Oh,
chest right here. Okay. Any held actions? Go ahead and watch them now.
So should I treat it like I did the ring, like I did when I threw the oil? Because fighters are weird being proficient with shit. Or how would you like it done, Luke?
I'll say the chest falls open and oil kind of splashes all over this guy. So I'll mark him out.
The ray's gonna go at that one on the roof.
All right. So he's oiled up. So this one along the roof, go for it. That's a miss.
Wow.
Jesus.
I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Click on your character and then click initiative in the top there.
So this.
No.
Wow. All right, Echo. So do you see where initiative is on your character sheet, buddy?
I'm looking.
It is above your hit points.
Like top center.
Yep.
Oh wow. I may not actually go last here.
Oh, I see it.
Why?
Just click initiative.
Yep. So you just so what you can do is you can click on your. Oh, you got it. You're good. 14.
Alright, it's just taking me a
And
second
that
here.
chest is that guy has oil on him now, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. So, do your thing, my friend.
Managed to not go last.
Okay. So Risky's got a 14. I'll add you in there. All right. So we're now in a combat scenario. Isaac, you have the initiative as the chest splashes over.
All right. I'm going to look over at Echo, and I'm going to wink. It's like, you know what to do, my friend. And I'm going to run 5, 10, 15 feet to stand next to Orzik.
Okay.
And instead of pulling out my...
Next to who?
Sorry. Yes, I'm sorry, Gregor. It's the beard. You all look alike with a beard.
Yeah.
You're just taller. You're tall beard and short beard. I'm going to pull out my brand new spear, the Hasta. I'm not going to activate it. I'm just going to take a swipe at him.
Okay. All right. 18 comes in, and you actually scrape and actually feel a little bit of a hidden breastplate underneath, but you manage to carve in deep and still pierce that breastplate for 7 points of damage. Very
That's
nice.
the lowest I could possibly do, too. I'd like to actually add a superiority die onto that for extra damage.
Okay.
Oh, I think I accidentally rolled a d10. No, because my freaking mouse slipped. Let's try that again.
It doesn't look like it went through, so.
Good. For 6 more damage.
6 more damage. So as you kind of come with like a thrust and you spin it, you see this individual kind of actually fall to his knees, and that was a 1-shot, 1-kill, baby.
Nice.
Nice.
Shot through the heart, and you're too late.
Very nice.
And I have to pass my turn.
All right. The individual covered in oil is kind of backs up a little, panic, and go. And he's going to look at you again, Isaac. I need you to make me another insight check.
All right. I will find it, I promise. There it is.
You feel the Hasta actually start to fade, and as he back, oh shit, he's going to actually turn tail and start running. All right, that's his turn. These guys on the roof, this one's going to come out. He's going to take his mace and go for 2 attacks on Gregor. The first one's a 7 to hit. The second one is an 18 to hit, Gregor.
That one hits.
All right, that one's going to block you on the side of the head for 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. I'm going to take 5 of that because of heavy armor mastery.
Yeah.
I got to make sure I remember that one this time around.
All right. This one up on the roof is going to kind of prop up with a heavy crossbow locked and loaded. He's going to point and take a shot at you, Luce, because his passive perception is a little bit higher than an 8. That's a 6 to hit as the bolt just kind of goes wide above you.
Hear an alley cat in the background.
All right.
Damn alley weasels.
Gregor, you are up.
All right. I'm going to return the favor to this guy right here
All right.
with the longsword. Or actually, the captain's cutlass.
The captain's
Yeah.
cutlass,
I got to remember to rename it next time I go through this thing.
Okay. A 20 will hit.
So
Very
one-handed for 7 damage.
Nice.
And then while I'm at it, I will also use one of my uses of War Priest and go at it again.
Okay, bonus action coming with a second swipe. Six, very nice. So, in a quick flat, you take the blow and kind of draw the cutlass and, like Zorro style, 2 quick slashes across the chest. He kind of backpedals. You can see the leather armor kind of slowly starts to fade into like a deep red color. He's looking pretty hurt.
That practice would pay off. And that's the end of my turn.
Excellent. All right. Echo, you are up.
So I get 3 moves, right?
So you can move 6 squares.
I want to move up to Gregor
Okay. So you can go ahead and move yourself if you'd like, or I can move you, whatever's easier. There you go. Kind of taking one step.
I want to do the lay on hand.
Okay. How much would you like to heal Gregor for?
How much health does he have left?
You saw him get whacked pretty good, but in part of D&D is you're not quite sure how much health things have.
Okay,
So that's kind of part of the guessing game. Okay.
Bloody, but I'm not down. Usually, don't worry about it till I'm down.
Fine.
So I do this.
So you walk up, put your hand on the back of Gregor's head where he just got clocked, and heal him for 3 points of holy healing energy. So go ahead and mark that down on the spot.
Magic
right.
drops him.
Yeah.
So I have 2 left.
You have 2 points left. Yep.
And I wanted to do an attack.
So unfortunately, you only have one action, so it's either heal or attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you can take back the heal if you want and attack this turn, or you can heal Gregor. It's up to you.
I want to heal Gregor.
Okay, so you walk up, heal Gregor, and you still have a little bit of movement if you want to reposition, or you can stay right there and kind of hold the line. Okay, excellent. Blade Singer on the roof.
Close together are these roofs? Is it runnable?
It's like run and jumpable. There might be a check involved.
Bonus action blade song.
Okay, so you get that song singing.
And I want to attempt
Okay, make me an acrobatics check if you would.
a blade song gives me advantage on this.
Nice. All right. Straight up Ezio Auditore de Firenze style. You run and almost gracefully leap from one roof to the next without a hitch. So you can use your normal movement as normal. Leaping from one peak of the roof to the next, you get right up next to this guy who's actually, I'm not going to lie, I forgot he was prone because he's laying on the roof trying to snipe. So he's on the ground kind of laying with his belly up on this sort of peak. As you approach.
Scimitar.
All right, go for it. At advantage, 24. There you go. For 8 points of slashing. Nice hit. All right. He's looking a little upset after that one.
That's it.
Beautiful. All right. The spy's turn.
Spy masters of trust.
The spy is going to rush up and go for an attack against Gregor. Actually, the first one is a 9 to hit with a short sword, kind of a quick piercing. The second is a 14 to hit.
Nothing.
Both miss.
Just stand there and taking it.
Pink, pink.
For the record, it's an 18 AC. So
okay. This spy is going to take a quick pot shot at you, Isaac, with a hand crossbow.
Okay.
That's a 6 to hit.
That is a miss.
All right. The captain comes bursting out of the door, and he's going to point at Gregor and just go, "Oi, that's the one. He's a rich bloke. Kill him!" And he is going to use his Promise of Wealth ability. So, up to 5 allies of its choice become convinced that the target carries great wealth. Until the end of the captain's next turn, those allies gain advantage on all attack rolls against the target. So he's going to choose this one, this one, this one, and this one. But we can do it anyway. So there we go. And that is his action to do so. Oh, no, actually, that's a bonus action. I'm sorry. He's then going to pull out a couple of daggers and go. He's going to throw one towards Gregor and one towards Isaac. So the one towards Gregor is an 18 to hit. So that's 5 points of piercing, halved, or minus 3 is 2. The second one towards Isaac is a 9.
Yeah, misses.
All right. Luce, you are up on the rooftop. Oh, push to talk. Can't hear you.
Oh, still can't hear you.
Oh, can't hear you. No. Do you have push to talk on?
It's wee woo setup. That's why it's being borky.
Yep.
Is it plugged in? Is it off? Is it
Nothing
broken?
yet.
You hear me?
There we go.
Yeah.
Yay!
Alrighty.
I don't know what's happening at this point. I'm gonna do Wild Shape as my bonus action first.
Okay. What do you turn it into?
On Alley Tiger.
Tiger.
Alley tiger.
Alley Tiger.
Gotta watch out for those alley tigers in Kidoria.
All right. Big old tiger. Should appear. Oh yeah. That's a big boy. Okay. Let me give you control of the character sheet.
Jesus, that thing's fucking huge.
Yeah,
Will
it
it
is.
fit? Just like gets halfway and it's like stuck.
All right.
All right.
I'm going
So you should be able to control the tiger now.
All right. I'm going to. Whoops. I want to measure. Gonna. Gosh darn it. He's right out of range.
Speed?
Fast.
40.
You can move 40 feet. So from right here, you can get there. Yeah.
Just flat out
Okay.
leaps over people.
Yeah. Just run, jump over the brawl in the middle and get right next to the captain.
Counts on the
Yeah.
captain. I
Sure.
approve
Oh,
of this method.
Go for it. Okay.
I'm going to use Pounce to do so.
All right.
Whoops.
I was
Good.
expecting this to like go along the rooftops and then jump down,
Yeah.
but it's so much better because now they get to see it coming.
Yeah.
Do I have a sheet for Tiger again or no?
Should be in the top.
There it
The
is.
very yeah.
Got it.
Cool.
And
That's a new T-shirt design for us, by the way. Kidori and Alley Tigers.
It's a sports team.
That sounds amazing.
I love it.
so I'm gonna do
Captain covered in sardine oil.
claw attack.
All right. Unfortunately, the 14 is a miss. As he kind of sees the tiger coming, he takes sort of a defensive stance and manages to actually like block your claws like with his sword, kind of two-handed, managing to kind of fend off you for a minute.
Rude.
Yeah. All right. So that was your action, bonus action, and movement. So I believe that's everything for you.
Mhm.
All right. Top of the round, we have Isaac.
Yeah. I was going to go for the captain, but there's a tiger there. That's fine. I'm going to get this prick right here. I don't like him.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to anyways. I'm going to hosta him.
Okay.
11.
11 misses, unfortunately. He kind of
Boo.
ducks out of the way.
You know what? I'm good. Pass turn.
The noble's turn. This noble, dripping in oil, is fleeing. So he's going to use his action to dash, and he is now gone, hiding, like running away in the streets. Maybe.
We'll burn them later.
All right. The thug's turn. The thug has advantage against Gregor, so he's going to swing out with his mace a couple times. So it's a 12 to hit on the first attack and a 20 to hit on the second.
Gotta worry about the second one.
All right, so that's 5 minus 3 is 2 points of bludgeoning there.
Yep.
All right. This one over here is going to stand up after just getting stabbed by Shianah and kind of... Shit, he's going to go for 2 attacks against you, Shianah.
Okay.
Kind of wasting the promise of wealth, but dealing with the immediate threat. So that's a crit on the first attack.
Excellent.
So that's 8 points of bludgeoning damage there from the crit.
Sweet.
And the second one is a 10 to hit.
10's gonna miss.
Okay. just like kind of as he pops up, like takes the mace and kind of like unexpectedly clocks you right underneath the chin. You kind of backpedal for a little bit, and he kind of comes with another wide arc, but you steady yourself. You're not kind of like fighting on the rooftop, like total like what's the word I'm thinking of, swashbuckler style.
Okay.
All right, Gregor, it is your turn.
I'm still not a big fan of the guy in front of me. So Captain again.
Going for this thug right here. Okay.
No, the one that's right in front of me. So, oh, yeah. Actually, no, the one. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. A 10 unfortunately misses. He kind of catches your captain's cutlass and parries it, kind of seeing it coming this time.
And same thing again, War Priest.
Okay, bonus action, go for it. All right, 21 will definitely hit for 11. Nice shot. Tucking underneath the parry, you come in with a quick swipe. And pretty decent sized piercing wound there. Very nice. All right.
Continue the trend of me not actually killing anything.
Mhm.
And
All
that's the end of my turn. I'm pretty trapped in here.
Okay. Echo, you are up.
I want to get right beside this.
Okay, kind of sidestepping a little bit.
And I want to do an attack.
All right. So you take the long sword from the other. Go ahead and make a longsword attack for me. All right. The 14 hits. So you take your longsword and just with one slashing arc catch the right shoulder, and you actually cut him down. Nice shot. He is Dunzo.
And then I'll end my turn.
Okay, beautiful. You still got a little bit of movement if you want to keep repositioning, or you can end your turn.
Can I get right beside Gregor?
Sure. Stepping right on the guy who just cut down. There you go. Yeah. Slice him down as he falls. You just kind of kick him to the ground, step right up next to Gregor, holding the line. I like it. Cool. All right.
And that'll be the end.
Cool. Shianah, you are up.
I know I didn't say it before this whole thing, so it's all you if you don't want to armor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I forgot to mention it, but I did.
You
take
had
the slot
6
away.
hours. You had 6
Yeah.
hours. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna swing at the person in front of me.
Cool. All right. Unfortunately, you guys are doing some fancy footwork here, and you're trying to maintain this constant swinging of the scimitar with like the holes in it, keeping that blade song going. And as you cut, he sidesteps, and as you know, you guys are kind of doing this dance on this rooftop. You can see some of the shingles, well-made buildings here. The shingles are kind of collapsing underneath your feet. It's getting a little feisty up here.
Bonus action, pop a healing potion,
All right, go for it.
and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. The spy right here is honestly terrified. So he's going to take a quick... No, okay. What do we want to do? Yeah, we're going to take a quick stab, couple quick stabs at Gregor. So that is a 12 to hit and a 23 to hit.
It's like the second one's always the big one.
Yeah,
So
I know.
you take 7 points of piercing plus the sneak attack adds an extra 10. So that would be 17 minus 3 is down to a 14 points of damage.
Did he drop you?
Oh, of course he dropped me.
Oh, Jesus. It's okay. We didn't need a healer. We're good.
He just comes in with a quick shiv, like right underneath the armor. He's then going to bonus action disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Giant tiger.
30. Oh.
The big tiger. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He pets it on the way by.
He's just going to kind of like chuck and sneak around there. So that's his turn done. This spy over here is going to. He already used his ability, didn't he? Yeah. Okay. He's going to take a pot shot at the tiger with the hand crossbow. That's a 17 on the tiger, which I believe hits. All right. So that's 16 points of piercing damage with the sneak attack included. As the tiger's kind of like crouching over the captain here, he kind of takes a shot and catches you right in the flank. So you can actually mark that.
Luke, I just realized, how did he get sneak attack damage on me?
Advantage.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
tried
had
the fucking
advantage.
coin. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. So Grace, you can actually mark that on the token itself. It has the little health bar there, or you can keep track in the sheet. It's up to you.
There we go.
There you go. Okay. The bandit captain is toe to toe with this tiger. We're going to make 3 attacks against the tiger. The first is with the scimitar, which is a 10. I believe that's a miss.
It is a miss.
The second's a 19 for 7 points of slashing. And the third is a dagger attack. That's an 8. So 7 points of slashing total against the tiger.
Okay.
And it is the tiger's turn.
Sorry, I'm being commandeered.
Mhm.
Apparently, I'm not yelling loud enough.
You're a little
Okay.
quiet, but it's okay. All right.
Gotta scream.
So you said 7 points, that last one?
Yep.
Sorry.
It's all good.
All right. I'm going to use a bite attack on the guy in front of me.
All right. The captain or the spy?
The captain.
Okay, the big old captain. Unfortunately, yeah, he's pretty heavily armored.
Ugh.
He seemed pretty ready for combat.
All right, and then I'm going to, I guess, move. I guess if I move away, attack opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come over here and maybe flank and hope for the best.
Okay. The captain is going to take an opportunity attack against you using his reaction.
Okay.
So he's going to swipe out with the scimitar. That's a 14 to hit. Tiger's
sorry,
AC
one
is 12, so yes, that does hit for 5 points of slashing.
Okay.
All right. And top of the round, round 3, Isaac, you are up.
Isaac's gonna look over at Echo and be like, "Can you help our friend here, Mike?"
Yes, I can.
All right. And I'm gonna go up. And I'm gonna go toe to toe with the fucking captain.
All right.
Like, why are you picking on him? I'm a fucking prince. And I'm gonna attack him.
All right.
Uh, 16 for 8.
16 would hit. No, he already used his reaction. So 16 hits for
All right.
8 points of piercing. Nice.
And I'm gonna throw a superiority die into it for
All
8
right.
more.
Ooh, nice shot.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go at him again. Did not work.
9, unfortunately, is a miss.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. I have another superiority die. I'm gonna throw it in there to see if it brings it up.
Roll high, baby.
I'm trying. 15.
15 just hits.
Oh, nice, for another 12.
Fuck yeah. 12 point. Damn.
So I did 8, 16 plus 12. Yeah, I did 28 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Good shot.
Hell yeah.
So I think I have one more action superiority die left.
All right. All set?
Yes, that'll be my turn.
Good shit. All right. This thug is going to kind of reposition, kind of taking the high ground. He's going to come with 2 attacks against you, Shianah. 2 mace
Excellent.
attacks. The first one's a 22.
Shield.
Okay. Whoosh. This flash of arcane energy blocks the mace attack, which kind of recoil. He gets pissed and goes for another attack, which is a critical fail. And kind of not expecting the force of the shield, he actually like whacks again full force, and it bounces off the shield, and his mace goes flying out of his hand, kind of tumbles and clangs on the ground behind him. So he's now disarmed. Okay. That's the only thug on the map. Gregor, you're unconscious. I need you to make me a death saving throw, please.
20.
I know, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yes!
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! So you are conscious with 1 hit point, and you have your turn. So you're prone, you're on the ground, but you kind of just like snap out of it.
Nice.
Good save.
Yeah, no, I gotta heal myself. Can't do
Okay.
anything fun this round.
It's okay. Going up front to like try to take the blow off you, buddy.
Yep. So cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. All right.
For
and
a
you get to add-
beautiful 7.
yeah, you get to add your wisdom to that. So 7 health. Do you want to stand up? Oh yeah,
Yep.
we blasting in the background. I love it. Okay.
There.
Beautiful.
That was our first 20 of the night too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very
What
nice.
a place to spend it.
All right. Echo, your turn. So you're getting ready to heal Gregor, and you just see him snap wide awake, heal himself, and stand up. So you have your full turn ahead of you. Risky, what would you like to do?
I want to look at Gregor. So you good now?
Let's do this.
I want to move up
Okay.
to help. I don't know his name.
Doesn't matter.
Isaac, afraid of you. Fire.
I want to move up to Isaac and help
Okay.
him.
Go for it.
It's a shame, buddy. The helmet's not here. I'll get it in a moment.
Right up.
And I want to attack the spy.
Okay, going for the spy. Nice. Go ahead and make your attack.
I lost off being slow.
Yeah, sometimes roll 20 chugs a little bit. No worries.
Particularly this current events.
Yeah.
Wow, it's really chugging.
Yeah.
Did it just like completely bork on us? Well,
Oh,
no.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right. The 13 hits for 6 points of slashing. You managed to kind of get in a quick grazing blow on his arm. He kind of winces in pain. He's looking wounded, but he's still got some fight left in him. You don't see any fear in his face. He's still in this. Well, maybe from the tiger right behind him, but all right. Anything else, Echo?
Now I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right, beautiful. Shianah, meanwhile, on the rooftop.
Swinging with the scimitar at the
Disarm this
disarmed.
guy. All right, go for it. That's a whiff. All right.
That's it. Hold.
All right. The spy's turn. The spy's going to make a couple attacks. We're going to go for an attack against 2 attacks against Echo. He kind of takes the thing and he comes back with 2 attacks against you, Echo. The first one is a 17 to hit. What's your armor class?
17 unless he's got a shield.
I think
That's
you
what
got
it
18.
right?
18.
Yes. So your AC's 18. So he goes and swipes at you. You just block it with your shield. He comes for a second attack. That's another 17. So 2 attacks right in a row. You just block both of them. He can't get through that armor. You're a tank. All right. The captain's going to go. The captain's going toe-to-toe with Isaac. So 3 attacks against you, Isaac.
Right.
All right. First scimitar attack is a 12 to hit.
Miss.
Second attack's an 8 to hit. And the
Miss.
offhand dagger attack comes in with a 19.
That's right where my AC would be with my reaction, so that hits.
All right. So he manages to get the cheap jab in kind of in the back of the kidney for 5 points of piercing.
Right.
My Discord crashed.
Oh no.
No.
I'm back.
Hooray.
I'm back.
All right. Luce, you are up. Tiger King.
Queen.
Right?
I'm gonna get those minis.
Gonna bite the guy in front of me.
All right, biting on the spy. Go for it. 22 will do it for 4 points of piercing. All right.
Of course, it's when it's like low damage. That's when it like
Yeah.
hits. She had some gnarly rolls prior to that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still, every
If
point
I-
counts.
It does.
If I'm not taking a move action, can I attack twice?
No, unfortunately, it's only one action and one movement. You can't interchange it.
Tiger doesn't have a multi-attack, does it?
I don't think so.
Let me check. I
Whoops.
think it's,
CR1, I'd be
that's
really
the only
scared if
one.
it does.
Well, I know some of the four-legged creatures have multi-attack. Hers
No,
might be.
so it's got
added into the
it's
pounce.
got the claw. It's got the pounce, so you can claw and
Yeah.
then bite if you land the.
That's what
Yeah.
It was okay. So
Yeah.
if you land the pounce, that's when you get 2
Yeah.
attacks.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Top of round 4, Isaac, you're up.
Yes, Isaac. He's gonna look at the cat and be like, "We're having fun, right, mate?" And hasta la vista, baby.
All right.
I'm not even gonna bother. This if you already died.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pass turn.
Okay. The thug's turn. The thug's looking panicked. He is going to kind of wiggle his fingers. Shianah, I need you to make me an insight check.
Boy. Insight?
Yep.
Dude.
So you're ready, and you got the scimitar going, and all of a sudden it disappears out of your hand and appears in his hand.
Excellent.
It goes. All right. He's going to take a swing at you with your own scimitar.
Okay.
So he's actually got less to hit and damage with that, but it's a natural one. He kind of holds it in his hand. He's like, ha, and goes and swings, and just the weight of it and the balance of it, this is a fine crafted specialty weapon for you, and he has no clue how to use it. He just wildly swings.
This isn't a piece of metal on a stick.
Yeah, pretty much. It's got no finesse. All right, that's his turn. Gregor, you're up.
Oh, did he freeze?
Oh, he looks a little frozen.
No.
Oh,
It.
Oh,
Was that me or was that someone else?
Hello.
Hello?
you're good. Gregor, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like the captain.
Okay,
Do.
getting right up next to him.
Oh, of course. All right.
grab his eyes and just push him in.
Yeah, completely boxed in.
No.
So cutlass like always.
All right,
Yeah, buddy.
go 7 points of slashing.
Yeah, and following up with the war priest again.
Hell yeah. The 12 and 14.
Can I do the thing before you say if it hits or misses?
Which thing is that?
Guided strike.
What's the wording on that? Starting at second level, you can use your channel divinity to strike with. When you make an attack roll, you can use your channel divinity to gain. You make this choice after you see the roll, but before the DM says what. So yeah, you can add the plus 10.
22.
Yeah, I mean, 22 will definitely hit. So that's another
For
9.
another 9.
Nice. Carving this guy up. He's definitely having second thoughts about this ambush.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Echo, you are up.
I want to attack the spy again.
Okay, go for it.
I keep pressing the wrong button.
It's all good.
It's still learning. It's got a funky interface, but once you get it, it's wonderful.
Yeah, there's a lot of kind of opening tabs and stuff, but
I mean, I still screw up constantly.
Let me ask you this. I see that I have 2 different styles of...
so one of them's
Longsword?
one-handed and the other one's two-handed. So you can the longsword's versatile, which means you can make a one-handed attack or a two-handed attack. But because you have the shield on, you're kind of limited to the one-handed attack right now.
Okay.
Yep.
And let's do this.
All right,
Nice.
21. Nice shot for 8.
Nice.
He's looking heavily wounded. Like another one of those, he's not going to survive. Nice shot.
And I'll end my turn.
Beautiful. All right. Shianah.
Shianah will pull out her dagger and say, always keep something extra just in case. And take a swing.
Okay. A 16 hits
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
for 6. Nice. Very cool.
Hold.
All right. Turn. Let's see. The spy is going to sneak up right behind you, Gregor, and take 2 stabs at you. Trying to get that sneak attack in. We lost a
Grace was so against you sneak attacking.
I know.
She was highly against it.
Gregor, I'm sorry, buddy.
It was a crit,
It's
isn't it?
That's
It
a crit.
happens.
And it's a sneak attack crit.
So I'm down again.
Uh,
How negative am I going this time?
Oh, Jesus.
5 points of damage.
25? All right.
Yeah, 8 plus 17. So
Damn.
you are down.
Gregor's a crit magnet.
He really is.
It's just par for the course.
It says you've got magnets in your
I know.
armor, so they swing just extra.
Oh,
It's
man.
like, it would be a miss, but it goes right into like a heavy duty magnet.
The bandit has the 2 attacks against Echo and then the dagger against Isaac. So against Echo, we've got a 12 to hit, which is a miss. We've got a 14 to hit, and then against Isaac is a natural 1 as he goes and just kind of flops. He's looking a little panicked. All right, Luce, you are up in tiger form.
Pounce on the guy who just hit Gregor.
Okay, so you're going to take an opportunity attack from the spy if you do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Super initiative.
I don't know why.
Spy. So that's 5 points of damage on you as he kind of grazes your belly. But you go
Okay.
ahead and pounce on this spy back here. Nice.
All right. And then it's a
So it's a claw attack first.
Yep.
The 12 just hits for 8. He's got to make a strength saving throw.
and it's DC 13
Okay. That is an 8, so he gets knocked prone.
and then a bite.
And then you can bite at advantage. Ooh, but that's a miss on the bite, unfortunately.
But if you add them together, it's 18.
That's how advantage works.
It is. It's
All
super
right.
advantage.
I believe that's
That's
everything for you. Okay. Top of round 5, Isaac, you're up.
Yeah. Going after that captain again.
Okay. Ooh, that's
Not
some-
worth it to try to do my thing.
Yeah.
Do I want to? You know what? I'm going to use my bonus action to just burn the second wind right now, just in case I get nailed with something gnarly.
Okay. So that's
A
a
D10 plus 3. So I'm just going to roll a D10 and add 3.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice. 13 health back. Sweet.
Not that I really needed it, but there we go. Just in
All
case.
This guy's gonna try to clock you with your own scimitar again. That's a 20. That's a 19 to hit this time.
This guy, he is just on fire. I'll take the damage.
All right. So adding his dex of 0, that would be a 6 points of slashing damage.
Right.
Nice. And then the second one is a 7 to hit. That's a miss.
Miss.
All right. Gregor, buddy.
Show me that 20 again.
Yeah.
Big numbers,
got it.
big numbers.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Gotta get ready for it here. Come on. Don't fail me now.
Failed.
All right. That's 1 failure. Okay. Echo, you're up.
That's a tough choice, honestly. So
Your
Things
call.
heal me later. That's the way it goes.
yeah, I noticed there's. So if he gets 3 failures, can I not do lay my hands on him?
No, if he gets 3 failures, he's dead.
I'm gonna attack the spy again.
Okay, go for it. Busting out that longsword.
Come on.
There you go. That's
Nice.
actually just enough to kill him. You come out with this wide swipe and actually catches jugular, and he kind of spins with the momentum and falls. Nice job. That's 2 kills for Echo already. First time showing up.
New guy has more kills than I do.
You're a healer, if it makes you feel better.
But you've been down more times than he's killed somebody.
Mm. All right.
Ye-
Anything else,
yeah.
Echo?
I'm corner the captain.
All right.
Okay.
Stepping on the guy you just killed yet again. I like it.
And I'm
All
gonna
right. Okay. Shianah, you are up.
Dagger.
All right. 18 will get in. All right. For another 4. All right. He's starting to show a little wear. Nice job.
That's it.
All right. The spy is going to stand up and go for 2 attacks against the tiger. The first one's a 9 to hit. The second one's a 19 to hit. So the 19 is going to deal 6 points of piercing on the tiger.
Okay.
All right. And then the bandit captain. He's going to go all 3 attacks against Echo.
Way to welcome the new guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First one's an 11 to hit. Second one's a 19 to hit, so that's going to get through. So you take 8 points of slashing damage. Ooh, that's a big hit.
As a first level paladin, that is a big
Yeah,
hit.
that's a big hit. Go ahead and mark that on your character sheet, Echo. That's 8 points. And then the dagger is a 13 to hit, so that's a miss.
Oh, thank God paladins have those like sweet high hit dice.
Yeah.
I think they're d10s as well.
All right. Tiger's turn.
All right. Question first.
Sure.
If I revert back to my Luce, is that a bonus action? Because I know using wild shape is a bonus action for me.
I am not 100% positive.
So
I
don't
can
you
look-
automatically revert when you run out of HP as a tiger?
You do. Let me look this up.
I could have sworn it was a free action, but it might have
You
changed.
can revert to your normal form earlier by using a bonus action. Yep. So it is a bonus action to revert back.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to revert back.
Okay. Whoop.
Tiger on the roof.
And
that
then it's
dagger.
a full action for a healing potion, right?
To drink your own healing potion is a bonus action, or you could use your action. To administer it to another person is a full action.
All right, I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
Okay. So
And
2d4 plus 2.
Sorry, what was that?
So that's 2d4 plus 2 health.
Okay.
Nice.
Before you change back from the tiger?
Oh, that's a good question. Actually, I don't know. Is
Yeah, because I
that-
don't think the hit points carry over. That's
No,
the idea of
usually
druids.
It's temporary
Yeah,
HP.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so
No,
the tiger's health is different than your health. So if you're at full health, if you haven't
Oh.
taken any druid damage,
then you're at full
you're
health.
full health. Yeah,
Can I scratch that then?
Yeah. absolutely.
Yeah.
You're still learning the druid. This is your first time playing.
Let's
Yeah.
get the tiger back out here.
There's the tiger. Okay.
No,
Tiger was
I
at-
want to. I still want to not be the tiger.
Oh, okay. So
You just don't want to drink the potion.
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah, I don't want to
Okay.
drink the potion.
Tiger's gone. Okay, but you still have your action.
I'm gonna use healing word on Gregor.
Okay, so now
Yay.
here's the problem. Because you've used your bonus action to revert, and healing word is also a bonus action.
Oh.
So you could, if you have like cure wounds, you could do that.
You can actually use a regular or
Not for
use an action to roll the bonus up to. Really?
No.
You can't do that for spells?
no.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Regular spell. Whoops.
Oh,
Well,
good.
I guess I have a full action, right? I could
Yep.
feed him a health potion.
You could.
I'm gonna feed him a health potion.
All right, so you're gonna have to move
Yay.
real quick.
Square.
There you go. And then it's I'll let you re-roll the potion. So
The
it's
2d4.
2 ones this time.
there. That's 8 health. You.
Hey.
All right.
And then that's it.
All right. Isaac, you're up.
I'm going to attempt the Hosta again.
Okay. A 16 will hit for 7. Nice
Right.
shot.
And last period, I fuck this guy.
Okay.
Big oof.
Oh, God.
All right. Every point counts. He's looking
Yes.
pretty haggard.
I would have loved if that was literally any other number, but that's my turn.
All right. Thug's going to make his scimitar attack. That's a 13 against you, Shianah.
Miss.
All right. Gregor, you're on the ground, but alive.
Yeah, grabbing the captain's foot seems like a good idea right now. For where is it?
Nice.
Oh, shit. You're going to, like, from the ground
Yeah,
grab his...
just reach out.
Grab his ankle.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I never would have saw that coming.
Yeah. I like it.
Come on, cast over.
Big money.
You can
Big
do
money.
this. You can do this. You can do this.
Oh, no.
He wouldn't have advantage on that because it's something he would literally not see coming. It's like, he was dead! And then he fucking grabbed me.
Make me a sleight of hand check, Gregor. I'll rule of cool this because it is a cool move. Sleight of-
Damn.
Use a
Cool.
tea leaf point for this. Damn it.
If you want to use a tea leaf point to re-roll the attack, I'll allow it.
Yeah. What the hell?
Okay. There you go.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Double oof.
Yeah, 22 points of necrotic damage. Just reaching out, you like literally see this black necrotic energy sprout up his leg, almost like obscure reference, but like that Beast in the Harlot music video where the black, just starts creeping all over him, and he just drops. Nice shot. Hell yeah. All
And
right.
then I'm gonna finish standing up.
Okay.
It's like just kind of dust things off again.
There you go. All right. Echo, you're up.
Let's see. What can I... How far does like a javelin throw go?
A javelin up to 60 feet away. But the farther it is, the less likely you are to hit. Kind of. So within 20 feet, you're fine. And then you can throw up to 60 feet at disadvantage.
Okay.
So you can throw a javelin at that spy, no problem. Sure. Just duck. So go ahead and make that javelin.
With the javelin.
All right, go for it.
Gregor rolls one and just goes, where?
All right, 5 points of piercing, kind of
I love that.
like you actually take a chunk out of his shoulder with the momentum. It kind of like pierces and then continues going with the exit wound. He's not bleeding profusely. That's definitely going to get gangrene. That's not looking pretty. Awesome turn.
And
All right.
my turn.
Good. On the rooftop.
Dagger.
All right.
There's ongoing war with the rooftop.
Yeah,
Just a duel.
Yep. 22 definitely hits for another 4. All right.
Hardy bastard.
The spy, seeing his captain just get fucking murked, is gonna disengage and running, and he cuts down an alley. He's fleeing the fight. Fuck that noise. He's gone. All right. The bandit captain's dead. All right, Luce, you're up. There's one target left.
Do we get an attack of opportunity for him running away?
I want to disengage.
Disengaged. So he was just like,
Oh.
juked you. Yeah.
Okay.
He'll leave a trail of blood later.
We have 2 trails to follow, maybe.
Yeah.
There's not really much I can do. I guess I can move onto the rooftop.
Yeah, you can try to climb up there.
I'm gonna try to go onto the rooftop and
All right.
attack that guy.
Sure.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'll say you have just enough movement.
I'm going to use Shillelagh.
All right, bonus action.
Shillelagh,
There you go.
and then hit him with my Shillelagh.
Nice. Ooh. Are you though? 17, unfortunately. The dice. I'm sorry.
It's so bad.
All right. Isaac, you are up. Top of round 6.
Do I have a sight line on him?
Yeah, you got a pretty. It's a pretty low, shallow roof. So,
All
and
right.
he's like standing right on the peak. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna sling my spear and I'm gonna grab my crossbow and take a shot at him.
all right, go for it. Wyvern's Kiss. A 9 will miss, unfortunately.
And we made it rhyme. That's all that matters.
Yep.
That'll be my turn.
The thug kind of seeing Luce pop up on the roof behind him, kind of, this fucking thing sucks. He's gonna attempt to shove you off the roof, Shianah. So I need you to make me either an athletics or acrobatics check.
I will make an acrobatics check.
All right. Ooh, big roll on his part.
It's with advantage because of Blade Song.
Yep. Ooh, he rolled a 20, so he shoves you 5 feet, and you're now falling off the roof. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. Ooh, okay. All right, you unfortunately are going to take 3 points of falling damage as you fall on the ground in the alleyway there.
There's a pony there to break your fall, so you're okay.
Alley pony. The old alley
You luckily
pony.
avoided the weasel.
You know, all I can think of now. How many of you guys seen
Yes.
I have, yes.
the garbage unicorns? That's
Yeah.
all I can picture now.
All right, Gregor, you are up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chug a healing potion.
Bonus action. You still have a full action.
Yeah, there's no way I'm jumping up on the. Well, could I make it up onto the roof? I'm not super druid. Oh yeah, crossbow. Forgot about that.
That thing you spent money on.
Yeah, it's the thing I spend money on that people keep yelling at me for. Yeah, so a crossbow shot at him.
Go for it.
If I can click in the right damn spot today.
A 12 hits for 5. All right. Nice shot. And then 2d4 plus 2 for that healing potion. Alrighty. Well, you're rolling the echo. It's your turn.
So, do I have to retrieve the javelin?
We'll assume you can do that. You have like 5 of them on you. So,
Okay.
That
Yeah.
puts me back up to full.
nice.
I want to try to hit the bandit with a javelin.
All right, go for it. He's within 20 feet. Ooh, double tap ones.
3 6s too.
Wow, 6, 6, 6. Yikes, yeah. There is
Ooh.
something about the weight of the javelin, and you try to like the arc, the angle of the roof. It was a bad shot. Unfortunately, that's a wide whip. Actually, the javelin you shoot it low, and it just goes crashing through the window of the building.
Sorry, I'll fix it later.
Javelin at this point, it's a ballista.
Yep.
Shot put.
Alrighty. Anything else? You want to try to climb up there? Do anything?
I'm good where I'm at.
Okay.
I want to end my turn.
All right, Shianah, you're on the ground. That
You
sucks.
are pissing me off, and I'm gonna use a bonus action to use Blessing of the Raven Queen,
Ooh, okay.
and I'm gonna poof back up onto the roof. Now looking a little translucent from the
Yep.
magic, and I'm going to dagger.
Okay. All right, 12 hits. And that's exactly how much health you have. How do you want to do this?
I want to poof onto the roof, grab him by the throat, and just kind of slowly sink the dagger into his eyeball.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Okay, so this is the perfect opportunity. We're going to take a quick break, and we're probably going to take a short rest during that break. Heal up, everybody. So we're going to be back. We'll call it like 5-10 minutes or so. We'll be back with the next bit of this adventure. So go refill drinks. Use the restroom if you have to. We'll be back in a bit. Appreciate it, guys.
That's right. The PlayStation is a mere $149, and you can also get leading titles
like Crash Bandicoot and Jet Moto
for just $49.99 and less.
You are not ready.
Play. Love the skin you are in by Nintendo GameCube Born to Play.
Underground 2? Can we have some now, Mummy?
You'll ruin your dinner. You can't eat them, Mom.
Or can you?
Oh.
Rated E to T.
Don't drink that stuff! You're in training! Where's the caffeine? Good thumb control, nice foot placement. Only 2 cracks for that digit? Are you even practicing? Trust is part of the game! Element of surprise. Falling! Oh, can't find the new PlayStation 2? Get to Blockbuster. They've got new PS2 systems and games for rent. Why do I even bother? Blockbuster! Are you game enough? Didn't pre-order? They got you covered.
Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Brothers, where all your favorite characters go toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest, only on Nintendo 64.
Couldn't get enough of it. You ate Nintendo. You drank Nintendo. You slept Nintendo. Now Toys R Us has 2 hot games for Super Nintendo. Capcom's Street Fighter 2 and Nintendo's Mario Paint, where you can draw, paint, and even compose music. Check them out at Toys R Us, the biggest video game store in the world. So now you can breathe Nintendo, love Nintendo, be Nintendo at Toys R Us.
Excuse me, Miguel.
The Dark Lord banishes thee.
Hey, Sarah.
Whoa, Ozzy, you reek.
You know I reek. I've been playing so many games with my Games Freedom Pass. I have had 0 time to shower.
No extended viewing fees with your Games Freedom Pass. Rant, buy, game your way at Blockbuster.
Sweet, we're closing early.
So the boy fell asleep in the Toys R Us store, and he woke up with toys from the ceiling to the floor. We got the Nintendo action set, including the control deck with double game pack and Zapper light gun for just $99.99 at Toys R Us. And we have all the hottest game cartridges at great everyday low prices. Love growing up with my Toys R Us kid. Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
It's spontaneous consumption. It's a story of heat and redemption. From the creators of the Domino's Heat Wave, an epic author. Order a deliciously hot Domino's pizza. Get a free movie rental from Blockbuster Video when you rent another. Hot Domino's Pizza, a hot movie from Blockbuster Video. If you can't take the heat, get out of the doorway. Now get 2 medium pizzas with up to 3 toppings for $13.99. Domino's, delivering a million smiles a day.
7-Up would like to give you a gift of holiday cheer. Just with 4 proofs of purchase from 2-liter bottles of any refreshing 7-Up product, take them to Toys R Us. And for just $19.99, you get the new Spot Game Pack for Nintendo Game Boy. A $5 savings. Just in time for Christmas. Put 7-Up in your holiday and make the season bright.
Today's assignment, photograph the elusive Pokemon. How do you do it? You're gonna be fast. Ah, missed him.
And you better be good. Great pictures. That's the name of the game in Pokemon Snap. You can go to a participating Blockbuster store, print out your best shots, grab an entry form, and mail it to Nintendo's Take Your Best Shot contest. The best shot wins an Australian safari for 4. And there's lots of other great prizes. Many will enter, few will win.
Hang on, it's gonna be fun.
Pokemon Snap. Take your best shot.
Some of you believe your system is the most advanced in the universe. Let's review the numbers. Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO is 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford! With 64 bits, 3D graphics, real-world animation, and lightning speed that you can only get with Jaguar. Which is more advanced? Good.
Can you repeat the question?
Jaguar! Jaguar! Jaguar!
When it seems like all is lost. When it feels as if you have no hope. When you are outnumbered, overpowered, and they've got you cornered. That's when you realize your last best hope is you. Halo, Combat Evolved, rated M for mature.
There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I could play with.
For the hottest arcade games in town, come to Toys R Us. Sega's new Genesis system with 16-bit graphics processor, controller, and Altered Beast game, just $289.99. And Sega's Master System, just $144.99 after $10 rebate at Toys R Us.
I want to be a toy.
So I met this girl. I asked her to dinner and a movie. She asked, what do you have in mind? So I said,
Make it a blockbuster night and a border night too.
And welcome back. Thanks for sticking around for that little break. We've gone ahead and taken a short rest in the meantime. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Remember, as always, at the end of the 9:30ish, we're going to have our Twitch chat favorite vote. You guys get to vote, and that person gets an extra Tealeaf point. And yeah, definitely pay attention for some exciting announcements coming up. We're adding some extra things. We got this big charity stream next week. It's going to be awesome. We appreciate you all so much. Love the support. So, as the party finishes this small little fray in the streets of Kadoria, tending to their wounds a bit, taking in the surroundings, I would like whoever would like to go ahead and roll me either an investigation check or a religion check.
Do religion. I'm actually proficient in that. 21.
Hey.
So can we choose either one?
God.
Yeah, so you can choose either or. Whatever. So usually you pick whatever you have the higher bonus to.
During the short rest, Shianah would probably go to the dead bodies and take an eyeball out of all.
Okay.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Isaac's actually going to rip the tongue out of the captain.
Nice.
Oh, Grizzly. Okay, fair enough.
He's just irritated enough to resort back to old habits he had prior to moving up here.
He did get knocked down by the captain, so he does.
More importantly, who picked up my gold?
Oh, that's up to you guys. I didn't touch your shit.
Oh no, the gold that was in the chest that got.
I know that.
Great.
You can pick up that gold.
I believe that spy.
Oh,
What's up about the spy?
Did the spy pick it up?
I don't think anyone stopped to grab it. It was very
It kind of spilled all over the place with the oil. So 50 gold just on the ground.
And I grabbed my scimitar.
I'm taking
too.
all that back up.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Looking over the equipment of the individuals as you're mutilating the bodies, you don't find any gold per se, but what you do find, you kind of sifting through, you get a better look at all those tattoos. And actually,
oh no,
Isaac, you have seen these before. Somewhere in your studies, growing up, especially given your childhood, you'd probably have some sort of familiarity. These tattoos, these symbols marking this group of thugs and bandits, are indicative of a cult, specifically a cult to the Infernal Prince Mammon, Mammon.
M-A-N-N-O-N.
Mammon. And you would know that Mammon is sort of the Infernal Prince. He's sort of like the merchant prince of hell. Very greedy, very oriented on wealth and material gain, manipulative, willing to wheel and deal and backstab.
So typical of the Nine Hells, just constant conniving and scheming, trying to get.
Yeah, but specifically, Mammon is known to be like that merchant prince. That's his specialty. Is the art of the deal.
Gotcha. Interesting. All right.
While this is going on, Echo, you happen to notice that there's a trail of oil leading down the streets, and it kind of tucks into an alleyway and continues.
I would like to follow the trail.
All right.
See the hideout where the bird lady is, or the bird, as they call it.
All right. So what are you guys doing? You all following the trail?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the trail. I'm kind of loosely holding the tongue at my side.
Okay. All right.
Just not even fucking hiding it.
For about 15 or 20 minutes, so the trail holds on, and there's like a few moments where it kind of like fades, and then you pick it up later, and it actually leads inside what appears to be an abandoned building.
All right.
You guys enter?
I'd love to go. I'd love to go in, guys, if you'll permit me to enter.
Okay,
Right
hold on.
behind
What's going
you.
on? I just had to stop my computer from doing it.
Oh, it's okay. So you're following the trail of oil, and it leads to an abandoned building, just kind of like in the middle of sort of the rundown district of the city. So you're outside this abandoned building.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I definitely want to go in and have a gentle conversation with these individuals.
I'll go with you for backup.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So what is our marching order?
Put Isaac up front.
This looks friendly.
All right.
Wonderful.
Friendly.
So we've got an Isaac up front.
Yep.
Who's behind
Luke's
Isaac?
up there with Isaac.
Echo or Luce?
Luce.
Sorry.
Oh, Luce.
Luce is right up with Isaac. Okay.
I would like to try to have a brief word with these individuals prior to fighting them, but let's see how this plays out. I fully expect to kill every one of them, but
All right.
I'm
As
feeling
you're
sassy.
approaching, you enter I actually moved the map preemptively, so I apologize. But as you enter,
There's two of me.
There are two Shianahs. What the heck?
That's because he already has mirror image up.
There's Gregor. I accidentally just grabbed Shianah and put Gregor. There we go.
Double Shianahs. It's like the double commercials.
As you enter, you find the trail of oil leads to a trap door, and down a ladder and into a subterranean tunnel. Following the tunnel, I'd like everybody to make perception checks.
Okay.
Oops, that is not what I wanted.
Daddy.
Bit 12.
Any second, I'll show up.
Might be faster for you like to just roll the dice and move the camera. And
Yeah, I know.
All right. You start to hear voices getting louder and louder as you continue down. And Graceless, you're loose. You're tuned in enough to kind of make out a bit of the conversation. You hear a feminine voice kind of just, well, I don't know what you want me to do. Listen, I'm here. I'm cooperating. I'm kind of an expert in this stuff. So if you guys would just back off and let me do my research, I can open the portal for you and we can all go on our ways. And you hear this sort of deep masculine voice, just this, foolish mortal, do it now. The demon prince Mammon demands it. And you hear the voice, well, the demon prince of Mammon can wait just like anybody else. I'm just doing the best I can. So please, a little patience is appreciated.
very complicit, willing sacrifice. It's like, listen, it's not ready yet. I want it to be perfect.
Top notch.
I'm going to relay that to all my friends.
Can I speak to your manager?
Karen has entered the fray.
All right.
There's a walker in the distance.
All right. So at this, I would like everybody to go ahead and at the moment hidden, kind of tucking around the corner, and there's like a bit of a cliff down. No one seems to notice you to this exact position. And you can see in the distance, in the middle of this circle, this appears to be, actually, I'd like religion checks again. Please.
Okay. Yep. Had a moment. Little too annoyed to think.
Whammy.
No whammy.
Yeah, I think the only whammy is Grace.
So, you actually recognize this as a shrine to the god Arathis. And it kind of makes sense since you were on Arathis Avenue. Arathis is the god of commerce, of trade. Excuse me. He's the god of commerce, of trade, of civilization. Kind of the good aligned deity counterpart to the demon prince Mammon. And you can see that this temple has been completely desecrated, and any face of Arathis has been defiled and perverted to worship Mammon. You can see there's some sort of strange ritual circle, which looks vaguely familiar to a couple of you. And a few cultists all sort of muttering in prayer, focused at the center. You can see this human woman, maybe about mid-30s or so, with kind of this tawny brown hair and this big bird beaks mask, currently sitting, and she's got a paintbrush in her hand, kind of just staring at the ground and kind of tutting as this red-skinned individual with these horns kind of stands at the front, growling with these pointed, angry scour on his face at her. And she just kind of goes, and I think that goes there. Just wait for it. It's going to be good, I promise you. Just patience. And she kind of continues drawing this circle. Now, everyone seems to be focused on the center of this circle and has not noticed the party. So you guys have kind of a free round to prepare or coordinate a surprise attack or whatever you'd like to do.
Would you guys want me to go out there and get them focused on me, and then you guys can hit them from the shadows? Or should we all just go en masse?
I was kind of thinking that I would be the distraction.
If we can get them all grouped
Thinking that
together.
if I wild shape, I could be the distraction.
Well, why don't we?
I thought you got another wild shape with a short rest. Or is that long rest? Ooh.
I get
I think
I
you
get
get
all my
two.
wild shapes back with a short rest.
Yep.
Nice.
If you guys get them grouped together, my fire breath is a cone attack. So we can do fire damage to them.
Well, I just really want to deliver them a message, and I kind of dangle it on.
It's dark.
You're more bloodthirsty than I remember. I like you, Isaac.
Well, for starters, it's Isaac, not Isaac. And second, these guys have irritated me greatly. I normally don't condone this sort of violence, but kidnapping, murder,
You don't want
summoning?
Tiger to jump into the middle of everything.
I was gonna just kind of make fun of them, but I mean,
What's the game plan, guys?
I guess Isaac's gonna kind of go out there and be the meat shield, so Gregor doesn't get slapped around a bit.
Come on, it's fun.
But I do speak their language. I would like to go out. My full movement, kind of just flat out stand in the middle.
Okay.
And in Infernal, say, Cyrix come to speak to your manager about your employees' activities, and I'm going to throw the tongue into the summoning circle.
Okay, make me an intimidation check.
Oh, yes, because that doesn't have a -1. Isaac is not intimidating.
Oh,
all right. Let's see.
Can I add to that and just throw some thought to like have whispers like kind of make it creepier as he's saying this?
Sure.
Probably not going to help me, but it's...
I don't know if it'll help, but hey, it's more fun.
It's more fun.
It's 1,000% more fun. No, I'm totally in for it.
The presumed Leilana kind of turns to you and goes, "Oh, hey, you're new." And the individual behind kind of goes, "Stop. You there. State your business. What are you doing here? You're disrupting very important, privileged information."
I just wanted to let you know that you're doing the circle all wrong.
Would you? And Leilana kind of, I thought I was doing a damn good job. And the individual
I was doing the wrong circle.
Do you suppose you?
I don't suppose. I know I could do better.
Then come, and he kind of beckons to you. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, I'm in. It's okay. I'm getting closer, but not the way I wanted to.
Well, here we go. Demon Prince Isaac.
All right. You feel this compulsion in your brain to kind of go towards and listen to this very suave, elegant, kind of fiendish, charming individual, but you snap out of it. And at that moment, all the cultists start pulling out and brandishing weapons. I need everybody in the club to roll initiative for me.
In the club.
What is it? My
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh. He's got
moment.
The Fanatics.
I think I've rolled above a 10 3 times this session.
Feels bad, man.
I got exactly.
I like how he's like super aggressive because I didn't go on his terms. It's like it wasn't like I wasn't going to walk towards him.
All right. Risky's got a 10. I will add you.
All the single fighters. All the single fighters.
All right. We got a Graceless at a 15.
He just starts throwing tongues everywhere.
Just the one.
Oh, well, then you just start grabbing the end of the tongue to swirl around the air.
Just attach it to a flail and swing it around. It's like the flail licking.
Yeah.
I can taste everything in a 30-foot radius.
Come at me. I'll taste you too.
All right. So, at the top of the initiative, this fiendish individual kind of looks over at you, Isaac, and kind of goes, "Strong-willed. You could be useful. It's a shame you're already a waste to that slumlord." And he is going to, let's see. Let me open up his character sheet again real quick. Sorry.
Oof, it doesn't matter.
He is going to fire a fire ray at you.
Oh, fun. Those only hurt a lot.
And that's a crit.
Of course it is.
So that's
be good.
Let's see. That is 22 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I'm still standing, but I'm really
happy. This fire blasts you, chars you greatly. He's there. Okay. The cultists are going to go. You guys rolled crap on initiative, huh? Jesus.
I don't want to talk about it.
The cultists are going to swarm.
The same werewolf.
Oh my god. 19.
And they each get one attack against you, Isaac.
Oof.
The first one's an 11.
Miss.
The second one's an 18.
Reaction. Misses.
Dash. Whip that out of his hand. Okay. The second
Oh,
one
the thing.
is, yeah. The second one or the third one's a 12, and the last one is a 20.
Well, yeah, the 20 hits.
The 20 hits for an additional 4 points.
Okay.
All right. Graceless, Luce, you are up.
Isaac is not looking great. He's looking the exact opposite.
A wild shape into a tiger.
All right. I
Get him,
saw the
tiger.
tiger, and the tiger saw a man. There you go.
Pounce.
I'm gonna pounce.
All right, where are you pouncing?
Let me do. Whoop. Whoop. Here. To this guy.
All right.
Whoops. Sorry.
It's okay. You can smell everything
You
in the
can
room.
smell him. All right. The bite, unfortunately, is a whiff.
Well, darn. That's all I got.
All right. Isaac, you're up.
Oof, yeah, I am looking really rough. But the first thing I'm gonna do is an action. I'm gonna twirl my staff and jam it into the ground and invoke stone.
Ooh, all right.
Everybody within 15 feet of me, your armor class is going to go up by 1, so you want to get close. And that being said, we also have resistance to fire damage.
Nice.
And as a second, so get close to me. As a second, I'm going to use my bonus action to
That
second.
red aura is the staff. Yeah.
Bonus action, I'm going to second wind.
Okay.
So it would be a D10 plus 3 because I really need it. And I'm hoping for high numbers.
Okay.
Nice.
Perfect. Okay, I'm back in the fight.
There you go.
And I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And I'm going to just attack one of the cultists in front of me. We'll say the one that the tiger's next to. Focus fire. Actually, hold on. No, I'm doing it because that would be stupid. Action surge, guy in front of me.
All right. So just as a note, because you jam the hosta in the ground, you cannot attack with it. So you're gonna have to use your whip.
Oh, okay. It didn't say that on the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So you're jamming in the ground almost as like a totem of like, hey, stay around.
Okay, that's because it did not say that. I had assumed that, like, you have to do it to like activate it and then do this.
You know what? Actually, screw that. Yeah. Slam it on the ground. The aura's around you. I like that better. That's a little bit more. Yeah.
Works
Okay.
for me.
So yeah, you got the hosta. The 10 is a miss against the cultist, unfortunately.
Miss against a cultist. Do I want to do a thing against it? You know what? Might as well. I'm gonna burn a spirit die and try to add.
All right, and
that was such a waste. All right, that's the end of my turn, buddy.
Okay. Brother Gregor, you are up.
Let's see. Oh, who do we lose?
Grace.
Grace.
Nope, issues.
Spectrum. That's all I want to say.
I think I'm gonna play it smart this time and use the crossbow.
Okay.
On this fine cultist right there.
Operate right there. Okay. Pew pew.
Nope.
Wow.
The 10 is a miss, unfortunately. All right.
Oh well. And I'll actually let's see, 1, 2, move up to just inside the aura.
Okay. Kind of like tucking against the pillar there. Cool.
Plus one to AC and resistance to fire.
There you go.
Yep.
All right. The fanatics up here are going to they're both going to cast Shield of Faith on themselves. Where's the shield? There we go. Okay. And then they're going to launch a couple of Sacred Flames, both at the tiger. So Luce, I need you to make me dexterity saving throws as the tiger. First one's a fail.
Jeez.
All right, so you take 1 point of radiant damage from the first one. And then the second one, dexterity saving throw. That's initiative. 18 will save, so you don't take any damage from that.
Ooh.
Okay, that's their turn. Echo, you're up.
For that, the fire breath is a cone attack, correct? And how long is it?
About 15 feet in front of you, so like 3 squares in front of you, and then it's kind of like a triangle extending out.
So if I say I got to the one at the bottom right of Isaac, could I hit?
You'd have to move yourself specifically where you want to stand.
So say about here.
So if you were to breathe fire, you could get, you could theoretically get 3 of them. Like you'd have to sacrifice either this one or this one, but you're also going to hit Isaac no matter what you do.
Okay, so it does attack friendly. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to hit your
friendly.
friendly.
Concern.
Yeah.
We're resistant to fire.
Still,
he would still take damage.
Yeah.
I don't want that. So I'm just gonna come in and do a longsword hit.
All right, on this guy right here. Yep. Go for it. All right, 23. Nice shot. He's looking heavily wounded. These guys are just kind of dressed in like plain like robes. They look like acolytes to whatever this weird demon god is, but you rock his world. He's almost falling over.
And now in my turn.
All right. Leilana's gonna go. Guys, if you don't mind, they took my tools and put them in that chest over there. If you could just get those back to me, I'll be a lot more useful, I swear. Shit, and she's gonna just take the dodge action, because she. Shianah, you are up.
Shianah is going to bonus action Blade Song.
Okay.
Action cast Blur.
Ooh, all right. Can you give me the spell card for Blur real quick?
Yes, sir.
Your body becomes blurred, shifting and wavering to all who can see you. For the duration, any creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. An attacker is immune to this effect if it doesn't rely on sight, as with Blind Sort, or if it can see through illusions, as with True Sight. Very cool.
And I'm gonna 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 35.
All right.
And just kind of hang out.
Very cool.
Hello, Isaac.
Hello, Shianah.
Looking rough.
Right.
Well, you know, fire.
The Cambion is going to hang back here, and he's going to shoot a fire ray at the tiger, because that's the biggest target. So that's a 10 against the tiger, which is a miss. All right. The cultist's turn. We're going to have one cultist against the tiger. That's a natural 1. One cultist against Isaac. That's a 16.
That misses.
Okay. One cultist against Shianah at disadvantage is a 17.
Miss.
All right. And then one cultist at Echo is a 6. They just all kind of like immediately break formation and start attacking individual targets, all whiffing. Cool. All right. Tiger, you are up.
Oh,
you're a little quiet there, Luce.
What you got?
I'm fighting with a laptop that's not mine.
Gotcha. I understand completely.
So can I pounce him from all the way over here?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's 40 feet. You're going to take one opportunity attack.
You know.
You've never been scared of those before. The opportunity attack is an 11, so that's a miss.
All right. I'm sorry. Oh boy.
All right, so you are pouncing on the fiend up there.
Yeah.
This guy? Cool. Just
Oops.
oh, you're all over the place. Here, I got you.
It's fighting me.
There
Sorry.
you go. It's all good.
And so it's a claw. Oh my gosh! Every time.
You love that initiative button. All right. A 19 hits for 8 points. Very nice.
And then
1 second, I got to check. He does have resistance to that, so that's going to be it's going to be halved. And then he's got to make a strength saving throw.
yes.
Okay. That is a 20 on the saving throw.
Oh. Dang.
Yep.
All right.
He just kind of like takes it and just like you just like leap up and maul him across the face, and he just kind of looks and like squints his eyes at you. Doesn't seem super fazed by it. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Isaac, you're up.
I was going to look over at Shianah and be like, should we get the tools?
That's all you. I got you covered.
All right. I'm going to pop Protection from Evil on myself.
Okay.
I'm going to chug a healing potion as my bonus action. Getting 7 back.
There you go.
Starting to feel like oops, hold on. Sucks when you use like the wheel for hit points and you accidentally scoot forward like 20. It's like, no, not that many. And I didn't see where she was saying. Is this the chest right here?
Yeah. Down at the bottom here.
All right. Oh boy, I'm going to take a lot of opportunity attacks.
Yeah, you are.
You know what? Fuck it. Worth it.
Okay.
Yes, I'm technically in the threat range of still. So I'm going to take 2 for sure.
So you're going to take 1 opportunity attack because this one already used his reaction.
Okay, yeah. Then I will absolutely take it.
All right. That is a 5, so that's a whiff.
That misses. And I can't do anything because I used my action to pop the Pro Good and Evil, bonus action to drink a potion, but I'm just staged by the chest.
Okay.
Because
I'll take a free action to kind of flip it open. That's like
okay, then pop it.
Okay. Inside you see what appears to be some sort of alchemist's kit, as well as some other goodies.
Not my concern right now.
Okay.
Just the alchemist kit.
Yep. All right. Okay.
And then that'll be my turn, my friend.
Gregor, you are up.
I'm going to use the nice handy power that the Captain's Cutlass has. That's not the part I wanted to show.
I mean, it's cool, though.
Yeah. And then, so I can summon let's see, 1 Sword Wraith Warrior to fight with us for a minute, or until it's HP 0.
Okay.
So we're going to need a wonderful token out here.
All right. So he's right next to you. Let me give you his command of his sheet, because he's listening to you. In players' journals, that will be Gregor, and can be edited and controlled by Gregor. There you go. So that should be in your journal now. You have access to his character sheet.
I'm just trying to find it in here.
It should be all the way at the top.
No, for some reason I'm not seeing it in here.
In your journal.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. I'm not seeing it. That's weird.
Huh. Can you move the token?
Yeah, I can move the token around.
Okay. There. Did that work?
That worked. There we go.
Okay. I got you. Okay.
Uh,
So that's your action to summon him, I believe?
Yes, it is.
Okay. You still have a bonus.
Say, how's Isaac looking? Is he pretty beat up?
Isaac is looking a lot better.
Okay. Then I'm just going to stay put.
All right.
And get ready to wreck some shit.
Okay. The Fanatics are going to go. So they've used Shield of Faith. One of the Fanatics is going to look towards you, Isaac.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to reach out his hand. I need you to make me a Wisdom saving throw.
I shall attempt to do that.
So let's see. That is a DC 11. So you save against the hold person.
Nice. I was getting ready to spend security die to add to that.
This one is going to. This one's going to launch a Sacred Flame at you, Shianah. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Yep. Oh, yeah. You easily dodge out of the way of that. All right. Echo, you're up.
I want to try to finish off this cultist.
Hell yeah, go for it.
Nice.
Oh, the crit, baby. So on a natural 20, you'll see it adds extra damage. So you take that longsword and just like full on split the guy's skull. And it just kind of like drives down a couple inches. You actually have to like use your foot and like kick it off and pull your sword out. Yeah. He's all done. Nice shot.
Now I want to get behind Isaac and try to take a hit for him.
Okay.
While he's looking at the chest.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Shield me, Big Daddy.
No, man, my turn. I got you.
Right. Leilana's going to kind of like step forward. And as you see, she continues to walk. She kind of like bounces off. It looks like she hits a wall. And she goes, crap, guys, I'm kind of stuck in the circle. I don't know what kind of weird magic they have going on, but if you can just hand me those tools, I swear, I'm a lot more useful with them. I'm sorry. Shianah, it's your turn.
Shianah will kind of take Isaac's place in the middle there.
Okay.
And she will cast Mirror Image as an action.
Okay. Is Mirror Image concentration?
No.
Oh,
Blur
man.
is.
So you are tanking up a storm right now.
It's her final form.
All right. So I'm going to give you 4 colors to represent your 4 mirror images.
Nice.
This is full on mage tank mode right now, guys. Wizard tank extraordinaire. Okay.
Oh my god.
I love it.
That's it.
Okay. The Cambion up here is going to go toe-to-toe with the tiger, because why not?
The tiger.
All right. We're going to use 2 spear attacks on you. The first one is a 13, which I think hits the tiger. Okay.
Yes.
So that's 8 points of piercing plus 4 points of fire for a total of 12.
Oof.
The second spear is a 22 for a second set of 12 damage.
Ouch.
54 damage total.
That's a big oof.
Yeah.
It is a big oof.
That sounds like Bye Bye Tiger.
Not quite, almost.
The tiger.
Tigers are pretty tanky.
Yeah.
They're like owl bears, where they have like a lot of health, but they're easy to hit.
Yeah, they're just meat
Gotcha.
bears. Right. The cultists are going to go. All they've got is the scimitar attack. So we're going to have 3... No, we're going to have 1 scimitar attack against Isaac. Just straight attack.
Gotcha.
Because they are not fiends. That's a 16 to hit.
16 misses.
Okay, and then 2 attacks against Shianah at disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay, so first attack is a natural 1.
That misses regardless.
Second attack is a 9.
That's going to miss regardless, too.
Regardless, okay. Yeah, they're good where they are. Okay, Tiger.
I'm going to bite the guy in front of me.
All right, go for it. 11 misses. He kind of just takes his spear and like jams it inside your mouth and kind of like fending you off and just kind of like nods at you. Gives you the sup.
Right. the old sup nod.
Yep.
And then I'm going to move back this way. I know it'll open up an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so he's going to take a swing at you with the spear. It's a 12 to hit. That actually misses. All right.
Sweet. And that's it.
Okay. Isaac, you're up.
I would like to grab the tools.
Okay, you grab her tools. I'm gonna mark you with purple.
All right, and I'm going to take all the opportunity attacks in the world. I don't care, but I'm going to use my action to dash right up to her.
Okay, and just hand her the tools.
Yep, here you go.
So that's going to be 3 opportunity attacks against you.
Gotcha.
That's a
You got
natural
this, Isaac.
11 and a 7. Just woof, woof, woof. Triple
All
woof.
right.
Okay.
It's like running with the football.
Leilana says, oh, thank you. All right.
Now let's see your fancy medical learning.
All right. Gregor, you're up.
Let's see. So, do you want me to put the Wraith on a separate initiative or same as me?
He's going to go on your turn.
All right.
Yep.
So, I'm stepping up and the Wraith's stepping up, and we're both swinging at this guy.
Okay.
So, let's see. Wraith first.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. The Wraith just walks up and just decapitates the cultist.
Like, straight up, no more
Yeah.
cult. Jesus
No more
Christ.
cultist.
Wow. Well, that's no fun. Well, I guess I'm going to have to finish stepping up then. To go for this cultist.
You kill too good.
He does kill too good.
All right. You also get in, but not quite. He's nearly headless.
All right.
Yeah.
Is his name Nick?
His name might be Nick. He doesn't have a name tag. You can make an investigation.
Sorry, had to.
Nikolai.
All right.
And that's actually he's gonna just because he steps up to defend me still.
Yeah.
Probably the best spot he's ending up.
Okay. Yeah, because
that's the end of our turn.
default is to keep you alive. Okay.
Yes.
The cult fanatics are going to go. They're going to step up, and they're both going to attempt and inflict wounds on you.
You know.
So the first one is an 8 to hit. The second one is a 19 to hit.
You know what? It would have, but
defensive duelist, baby.
Damn, +1 brings it to a 20.
Yeah, nice. I love it. All right.
That saved me from getting murked.
Yeah, that would have been 20 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, that would have been almost dead again.
Yeah. All right. Nice shot. All right. Echo, you're up.
I'm going to attack this cultist in front of me.
All right, go for it. A 13 will hit, and you actually just straight run this guy through. You just make a shish kebab out of this guy, and he drops.
And I'm
nice
going to
shot.
Move up beside this other cult.
All right, kind of getting in a flanking position. Very cool.
I'll end my turn.
All right. Leilana kind of takes her stuff and is arranging it and goes, you look a little worse for wear. Are you good? To Isaac.
I mean, it could be a little better.
She pulls out a needle, like a syringe, and just jabs it in your neck.
What the
fuck? You gain 14 health back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh.
My pupils just dilate immediately. My heart's pumping.
Just I hope that's a little better. He doesn't look very nice, and she's going to cast Sanctuary on herself.
Interesting play.
Nope, I like it. I can dig it.
Okay. Shianah, you're up.
Shianah's going to take the attack of opportunity and run up this way.
Okay. He actually already used his attack of opportunity, I believe. So.
Oh, sweet. Then I'm good.
Yep.
I will make a scimitar on the boy.
All right, go for it. Ooh, yeah, there's a crit. That's
About time you rolled good.
There you go. All right,
good roll.
Shield of Faith is concentration, so he's got to make a Constitution saving throw. And that's a natural 1, so Shield of Faith drops. And his AC goes back down. Nice.
Then she's just going to do a little shuffle kick. Oh, you know what? No, I don't like the line. We're going to do that.
What are you thinking of right there?
Let's not do the line.
All right.
But you don't want to release the Titans to attack Olympus?
That's it.
Okay. Let's see. The Cambion's going to fly and is now hovering 30 feet in the air. And he will look at you like, my child of the darkness, you've been touched. Join me. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
How did he know I've been touched?
Bad touch. Flat touch.
All right.
No square.
17
No
saves
square.
against the fiendish charm. You're now immune to it. All right. The cultist's turn. This cultist is fucked. He's going to take a swipe against Echo. Against Echo, that's an 18 to hit, so that just hits. Echo, you take 4 points of slashing damage. All right. Tiger's turn.
Like everyone else has got that one guy
18
handled,
armor,
so I'm
18.
just gonna move the tiger here.
Jump 30 feet in the air.
I mean, they can leap. You ever see a cat jump on a fridge?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bite that guy. Hopefully.
All right, 21 hits for 5. Nice. He's got to make the Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration, and that's a natural 1. Wow. So
About time you rolled those.
was not meant to happen. Okay,
All right, and that's it.
Isaac, you're up.
I'm going to go after the one that was just chomped.
Okay,
And I'm going to try to shank him.
hasta la vista, baby. 15 hits for 9.
15. All right. 9 plus an 8. Because superiority. 5 for 14.
Hell yeah. Okay. He's looking pretty hurt. On a
All
scale of 1 to 33, he's about a 14.
Good to know. That is good knowledge. That'll be my turn, sir.
Okay, Gregor, you're up.
I'm going to attack the dude next to me first. 'Cause I'm
Okay.
not letting the damn Wraith get another kill on me. And if that doesn't work, then the Wraith's going to attack him.
Okay.
And you get the kill.
A 13 is enough. That'll take him out.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
He got a kill.
That's my second kill. I'm doing good.
Woo!
Yeah.
And then the Wraith's just going to move there, kind of
At the ready.
blocking
defensive.
sight. Yeah.
Okay. All right. The cultists of. No, this is the fanatics. Okay. Let's see. This fanatic is going to attempt to. We're gonna pop a second level inflict wounds at Shianah.
Excellent.
Okay. So that
Add a duplicate.
hits a duplicate.
Yep.
Okay, that was a 22 to hit.
Definitely hits the duplicate. One
Yes.
down.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to get rid of your purple one there. Okay. This cultist fanatic is going to attempt to... we're going to do second level inflict wounds on the tiger.
You don't want to hit a tiger.
Yeah, dude, tigers are scary.
Eat your face.
All
But
right.
they're endangered.
That's a 19 to hit on the tiger. So that, oh man, that is 29 points of necrotic damage on the tiger.
Rip tiger.
So
Points of tiger.
that's 12 points down, and then 17 carries over to your druid form.
Rip loose.
Yep.
Okay, so unconscious right here.
Wow.
Oof.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Ouch.
So what happens when you see an Animorph die?
Oh.
Just like. All right.
8-year-old me is crying right now.
Poor Tobias.
All
You're
right.
permanently a red tail hawk.
Echo, you're up.
I want to move.
All right.
To her.
Okay.
And I want to cast Lay of Hand.
All right. How much health? You have 2 points left. Do you want to give her both or just one?
Mind you, this is implied consent.
Jeez.
Bad Rudy.
I'm going to do 1.
Okay. So, Luce, you are conscious with 1 hit point on the ground. And you see that Echo just saved your ass.
And I'm going to... I can't move anymore still, can I?
Oh, you still have movement.
Yeah, you still have movement. So you still have 4 squares to move.
I'm going to get right beside, try to take a blow.
Okay.
And then I'll end my turn.
Cool. All right. Leilana's stuck in the circle, and she's just kind of gonna go, crap. Hey, listen, I can't really move, but can you give this to her? She just got fucked up. And he hands this like green fuming potion to Isaac. Says, drink that, she'll feel better.
The melt of face.
Melt the face.
It's a good one. It's a good one, I promise. And she's maintaining concentration on Sanctuary. Shianah, you're up. Excuse me.
I'm going to turn to the, what is it, Cambion? Is that?
This guy up here? Sure.
Yeah. And just going to mock him. Child of the night, you've been touched by the darkness. And I'm going to shoot a ray of frost at him.
Okay, so you're at disadvantage because this guy's next to you.
Okay.
Yep. So the 9 is a miss. He just kind of like turns to the side. Just lazily dodges it. Alrighty. Top of the round, the Cambion's turn. The Cambion is going to laugh and just go, if that's the game you want to play, little girl. And he's going to launch a fire ray at you, Shianah.
Okay.
You have resistance to the damage.
I do.
Okay, so that's a 12 to hit.
That's going to miss regardless.
Misses the...
It'll miss. The duplicate has a 13
right,
AC.
to the 13, yeah. Damn, okay. And he's still...
Do the duplicates get affected by the +1 AC from the radius of the... I mean, it's better, but it's more of a curiosity if it does hit.
It's an ally within... Yeah. Okay, the cultists are all dead. It is now Luce's turn. Luce, you're on the ground with 1 hit point. You're hurting bad.
Stand up and drink a healing potion.
Okay. So that's your half your movement and your bonus.
Right, and then it's 2d4 plus 2, right? 8.
Okay, yeah, 8 health back. So you're at 9, and you still have an action.
I'm gonna 2-handed quarterstaff this guy in front of me.
Okay. Opa! 14 hits for 4 health. Nice. Bonk. Cool. I think all you've got left is movement if you want to move. All set? Okay. Isaac, you're up.
Looking down at the circle, does it look like I could take my Hosta and drag it through it and disrupt it?
I would say it would be an Arcana check to discern if that's possible.
Yeah, I totally don't have a proficiency in that, so I'm going to just assume Isaac doesn't know. So what I will wind up doing is I'm going to make an attack against the guy in front of me.
Okay.
For first thing I'm going to do. So there you are. 17.
17 hits for 7.
Probably gonna throw a thing in front of it. For another 2, for 9.
All right. Nice.
And then I'm going to move.
For those of you doing
Take-
the math at home, he has 1 hit point left.
Oops. I clicked something I did not mean to. Let's try this again. Get out of the way, you. All right. So I'm going to take the opportunity attacks. I don't care. I can move through his space.
Yeah, you can move through friendlies. Okay, so
All right, and I'm going to... 2
two
attacks coming to me.
Yep. They're going to swipe out with daggers.
Okay.
So the first one's a 17 to hit.
Misses.
Second one's a 10 to hit.
That misses.
Yep.
And I'm going to hand Luce the potion.
Okay. So you take this potion. You got this like green bubbling liquid.
And then... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to... If I move right back, I might take... No, because they use the reaction, so...
Yeah,
I'm just going to go right back to where I was. To kind of hold the line.
Cool. All right.
Oh, did I see the shaking there. Did you want to go there, buddy? I'll go somewhere else.
Planning on marching up to.
I tell you what, I'll go there.
That works.
Have your spot.
Thank
All right.
you.
Gregor, you're up.
All right, so Gregor's going to march straight up the middle there.
Okay.
And he's going to follow right behind. And we're both going to take good old swings at this fine, outstanding gentleman right there.
All right.
So I'll Wraith first.
Oh, yeah, the Wraith takes him out.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
In which case, I'm turning at the other one.
Okay. You're just like...
Like, he's better than me.
This is Leland fighting the halfling.
An 11 is a miss, unfortunately.
That's fine.
All right. Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. The cultist fanatic is going to... We're going to pop a spiritual weapon. And we're going to make an attack on it against Shianah. So that's a 10 to hit, which misses either way.
Regardless.
Yeah. And then as an action, he's going to Sacred Flame you, Shianah. How does that work?
That's not a direct attack against me.
It's a dexterity saving throw on your part.
Let me just run that spell one more time. Each time, duplicates.
I guess it would.
Yeah, so it's a
targets me with an attack, so it would still, because it still targets me.
Yeah, so you still roll the die, and then...
So that's going to be at a duplicate, and it's going to be... Dex save?
Yeah, okay.
Oof.
Duplicate takes 1 point of radiant damage, and that's another one gone, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, so no more orange. All right. Echo, you're up.
You said there was still goodies in the chest, right?
Down here, yeah. There. When you took a quick peek, there seemed to be some fancy stuff. Although it was a little, in the heat of the battle, it was a little hard to discern exactly what it was.
I wonder if there could be a health potion in there.
I'll just tell you right now, no.
Okay, then I might go into it.
Yeah.
So you can't go through friendlies?
You can go through friendlies. You cannot go through bad guys unless you jump over them like a tiger.
I want to get right beside here. Oh.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a attack on back. I guess
Go
that's
for
the
it.
cultist.
Yeah, this is the cultist fanatic right up here.
Okay.
Yep. All right, 20 will hit for 6. Nice shot. All right.
And I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Leilana's kind of looking around and just going like, "Are any of you guys hurt? You in the front there, Baldy. Are you looking okay?"
Baldy.
I haven't been hit at all this combat.
All right.
This one.
Yeah.
This one.
she's going to. She's just gonna say, "All right, well, shit. Sorry, this." And she like jabs you again, and she's gonna cast Enlarge on you. So you get.
You don't have to stick it with a needle.
Needles.
So you have Enlarge cast on you.
Oh no!
Giant bald man.
All right. So you make let's see, the Enlarge spell.
Oh my god.
It's a giant bald man.
Freaking Ant-Man from Castle.
It's not working for me, but essentially you have advantage on strength saving throws and strength checks, and you add an extra D4 to all of your damage rolls.
Nice.
All right. But as she does that, the concentration on Sanctuary fades.
Sanctuary.
No.
All right, Shianah, you're up.
Shianah is going full 10-year-old girl, and she's going to run this way.
Okay.
And then she's going to...
The cultist fanatic's going to take an opportunity attack on you.
Okay.
Dagger attack.
Dagger.
A 13 to hit.
13 will... Hit my duplicate.
One left.
She's gonna shoot another ray at the frost at the Cambion, saying, "If that's the way you want to play, let's go, girl."
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
Get them ones, yo.
He like takes it and just like throws it aside.
Nobody's ever gonna catch up to Shianah in that ones.
Save those for the charity streams, damn it.
Right? Oh, man.
That's it.
Okay. The Cambion's still flying. Is got a bone to pick. And he's going to...
He's literally the biggest thing in the room.
He's going to look down at Gregor and be like, well, now you seem useful to me. He's going to use his charm on you, Gregor. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. Okay, you resist it. All right.
My God's stronger than you, you puny demon.
All right. Luce, you are up.
Really have much else to do other than come over here to this guy.
All right, like running underneath Gregor's legs and just golf swing.
Shillelagh and hit
Okay.
him, hopefully.
Gregor, bald man. Oh, a 12 is just a miss, unfortunately. All right, that's your action bonus and movement. I'm sorry. All right, Isaac, you're up.
Gee, 30 feet, huh? I can't really reach that. Yeah, so I'm gonna sling my spear on my back, and I'm gonna take a crossbow pot shot.
Okay.
For 15.
Just kind of like lazily knocks the arrow out of the air.
Interesting. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna burn my last superiority die to just test the waters. Bring it up to a 19.
19 hits. So that's 11. Non-magical halved will be 6 points of piercing damage on him.
Yeah, that's all I got.
And like tear out a hole through one of his wings.
That works.
All right. Can I step over the bird in the process to kind of position better for hitting?
Yeah, you can move through friendlies.
Okay. And then he's just gonna follow up.
Okay.
And can I hit the Cambion for being enlarged and knowing that he's in the air?
So let's do some math.
I like math.
I'm okay with math.
Yeah.
Enlarge doubles your size. So how tall is Gregor?
6'3".
6'3". So you're about 12'6", plus now you've got about a 6 foot. So that's like a 20-foot reach, and he's 30 feet up. I'm going to say, unfortunately, no. through the laws of mathematics with your melee attack.
That's still fine.
Yeah.
Because I can still use Guiding Bolt.
You can still Guiding Bolt his ass. Yeah, you can. Baby! All right. 17 points of radiant damage. Nice shot.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
And then the Wraith is going to attack the poor guy next to Luce.
Okay. That's a 14. That'll hit for 7. All right. Very nice.
Didn't kill him, so that's the first non-kill the Wraith has so far.
Yeah, right.
And whoever attacks... Yeah, and whoever attacks the Cambion next has advantage on him.
Very nice. All right. The Cult Fanatic's going to use its bonus action to have the spiritual weapon attack Echo. So against Echo, that's an 18 to hit. So that hits for 3 points of force damage.
Oh, I'm on 1.
Oh, you're at 1 health. Okay. And then as an action, he's going to... Let's see. He's going to... Got a couple spells. I got to think real quick.
Don't you love it when you have options?
Yeah. He's going to cast Command on you, Luce. And he's going to say, grovel. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
That's great.
What a jerk wagon.
Rude.
So much rudeness.
Oh, yeah. Please. Another
Just
nat
flip 'em
20.
off.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. All right. Good shit. Okay. Echo, you're up.
I want to put my shield away.
Okay. Just tucking the shield away. So your AC is going to go down by 2. So you're at a 16 instead of an 18 now.
I want to two-head my longsword.
Go for it. Big swinging. 15 for 12. Nice shot. That was a huge hit. He's looking real hurt.
Are you two-handing it now?
Yeah,
Echo?
he's two-handed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Going for the offensive move.
And I'm going to end my turn.
All right. Leilana is going to she's going to reach into her bag and pull out essentially like a small little blowgun and just go, and she's going to cast Melf's acid arrow at the Cambion.
That's a staple.
So it's just going to make a ranged spell attack. All right, that's a hit. So he takes 15 points of acid damage now. And at the end of his next turn, he's going to make a save, right?
I think so. It's been a while since I used the acid arrow of Melf's variety.
Oh, actually, he gets an yeah. So he actually gets an extra 2d4. So that's actually an extra 4 damage, and then at the next turn he takes 2d4 extra damage. Okay. All right, Shianah, you're up.
This time not saying anything. Ray of Frost.
And actually, the guiding bolt's gone because that would have got consumed by the acid arrow. Okay.
Yep.
All right, Ray of Frost. 15 misses, unfortunately.
She will stay put.
Okay. The Cambion is going to look down at Leilana and say, "You have been a thorn in my side. You will submit." And he's going to use his Fiendish Charm on Leilana. Leilana is going to make a Wisdom saving throw. She fails.
Afraid of that.
So Leilana is now under the command of the Cambion.
Just like pin her down with your giant hands. That's all it is.
All
She's
right.
not allowed to do anything.
Okay. Luce, you're still up. By the way, Luce, you still have that green bubbling potion from...
Is it a bonus action to drink it?
Yes.
Take the potion.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on my friend next to me, actually.
Echo. Okay.
Echo.
Yeah. Sorry. And I'm going to cast it at first level.
Okay. So, Echo, you get healed for 7 health. So you're back up to 8. Very nice.
Gone forever.
My work here
Is
is done.
that powerful? She disappeared.
Everybody gets 1.
Yeah.
All right. So we got the healing word.
Back.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use Shillelagh on the guy in front of me as well.
All right, I like it. Oh yeah, that'll finish him off. Nicely done. Wabunk. Whack-a-mole. All right. Cool. All right, Isaac, you're up.
Dear. I don't like that she is kind of...
Cambion needs to take more damage. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Extra 6. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna have to restrain this lady before she gets into like fucking mischief.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
get her down.
Are you gonna tie her up with the whip?
I'm actually thinking about it. Yeah. I'm gonna whip her and hog tie her.
That's kinky.
This is not that kind of fantasy game.
Well, that's what's happening, so we're doing it.
Christian Minecraft server. Damn it.
So, Luke, what would you like me to roll?
Okay,
So,
this is essentially going to be a grappling check.
Okay.
So go ahead and make an athletics check, and she will make a contested acrobatics.
Oh my god, this is so bad. She's gonna get away. Yeah! Woo!
She just like has this like glazed look over her face, doesn't really respond, but just looks at you hostily.
And Isaac is like really uncomfortable with like doing this. It's like, jeez.
Well, you pay for this sort of thing, don't you?
Oh god. Okay. An attempt was made.
An attempt was made, and I'm gonna. Well, let's see. I used 5 feet of movement, so 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll take the opportunity attack. I'm gonna move over to my buddy Echo, and I'm gonna pass him one of my healing potions.
Okay. The opportunity attack.
Oh yeah, I'm fully expecting it.
It's a 19 to hit.
Can I use my reaction?
It's your turn.
And yes, I will use. It misses.
Yep. Nice. And then you hand Echo
a healing potion.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
All right. Gregor Baldman, you're standing under him.
Gregor Baldman.
All right. So
That'd been so nice if it worked.
My ultimate plan is I'm going to pick up. Can I actually like insubstantial?
Let me look at his sheet.
Throw me.
Just place the
sheet
wraith.
says nothing about him being incorporeal, so I will say he's more of a zombie. So yeah, you can pick him up.
Perfect. And then I'm going to throw him at the Cambion.
Okay.
Fastball special.
All right. So, all right. So the wraith is. Are you throwing him with the intent of grabbing him and dragging him to the ground, or making an attack? Okay.
With
So
the intent of having the wraith grab the Cambion and drag him down.
So have the wraith make an athletics check at advantage.
This is phenomenal.
In which case,
It's just a strength check, yeah, if there's no proficiency.
Okay, that's what I was checking. No.
Well, at advantage, it was an 18.
Oh, with advantage. That's
Yep.
okay.
18. He rolled a 13 on the dex, so they fell to the ground.
So we just get around and stab them, right? That's what we do.
Yep. And they're kind of
seen from
in
our space.
the same square. Okay, that's a beautiful move. All right. No more fanatics. Echo, you're up.
How many squares can I move again?
You can move a total of 6.
6. I want to get close. I can't grab a token.
Yeah, you can get right next to him, easy.
I'm gonna get out beside Greg.
Okay.
And I'm gonna end my turn.
No action?
Mm-mm.
All right.
Not
So
drinking the potion.
you have a potion to drink, although you are decent on health.
I made that.
You never want to not take an action. You have a couple options. You can dodge and kind of go on the defensive, and that means people have a harder time hitting you. You can ready an action, so you can kind of say, if this happens, then I'll do this. Like, kind of like be able to trigger that later.
I want to get my shield back out and be ready for a hit.
Okay, so you're going to take the dodge action. Okay, cool. Leilana's turn. Leilana is going to look over to you, Echo, and she's going to cast Poison Spray. So I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. So it's right next to your ability stats. There's a little...
This one?
That's the one. That, unfortunately, is a fail. So you take 14 points of poison damage.
And down he goes.
And you fall unconscious. Even despite the shield, she just kind of mindlessly raises her hand and this bit of poison comes out. And yeah, kills you in one hit. She's pretty powerful, but she's being brain controlled, unfortunately.
They done scramble my brain.
So you're not dead. You're just unconscious right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Shianah, you are up.
Seeing that display.
I have Leilana's old character sheet. It's not the new one, so I have to kind of piecemeal it.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Shianah will hustle over here.
Okay.
And feed Echo a potion.
Okay. Very true. It's not a new person's first game unless
Yep.
Dank healing potion. So you are now conscious and back at full health.
Full health? So
Yep.
10 or just 8?
Yep.
That's a hell of a potion.
Yeah, it wasn't watered down at all. That was like
that was
what happened?
That was pure.
What
It was,
happened?
it was
on
more
the
like
ground,
it was
but
a
you just
solid. It wasn't even a liquid. It was so pure. That's it.
That wasn't a potion. That was a Vegemite.
Oh.
What did you
going
do
to
to me?
stand up, kind of shove the wraith off of him, and he's going to make 2 attacks at Gregor with the spear.
He's gonna poke you with the.
Let's see. 2 spear. He's going to go 2 hits.
He was able to break the grapple off the wraith.
I would say as they fell, the grapple kind of broke. Like you got him out of the air. Yeah. So I'm gonna go 2-handed attacks against Gregor. He's getting pissed. He's putting his soul into it now. So the first one is a 9. The second one is a 14. All right, both miss. Luce, you are up. Fast and loose.
Right. I'm gonna wild shape again.
All right. What are you turning into?
A giant spider.
Ooh.
All right, you can fight this on your own. Bye.
Shianah leaves.
He just leaves.
Later.
All right. So
Burn
there's
the
giant
spider.
spider. Let me get you the,
That is so abysmal.
My
Like
God.
it's dripping.
Where's Graceless? Okay.
Hmm.
Can be edited and controlled by Graceless. Okay. So that should be just above the tiger there for you. You should have the character
got
sheet.
it.
Cool. Beautiful. All right. So that's your bonus action. Turn into a giant spider.
Okie doke.
Still have an action.
I'm going to move up as the giant spider. If I could get it to work. And
No, it was hidden by the 20. I don't need that.
sorry, Rudy.
It's okay.
Done bite.
Okay. A 23 hits. Okay, so that's, and then he's got to make a
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
But he
Okay,
still
he's
takes half
pretty good
damage
at
if he
those.
succeeds, so that's still something.
That's an 8, so he fails. So that's 16 points. So the 6 points. I gotta move this spider. I'm sorry, you're fat.
Wow.
Did we just fat shame a spider?
We did.
Yeah, why?
So
Beautiful, thank you.
8 points of damage against the spider because he's resistant to a lot of damage.
Just shunned her thorax.
God.
Okay. Alrighty. Isaac, you're up.
Isaac's gonna go, oh, idea. He's gonna pat the spider's rump to get its attention. It's like, webs, and point to the possessed person.
Alright.
And
It just keeps going.
It's okay.
and Isaac's gonna run right over here,
Okay.
and he's going to attempt to shank the champion with the hosta
Alright.
with a 20.
A 20 hits for 11. Very nice. And that's magic damage. So that's
It
not
is.
Fuck yeah.
And then he's gonna shudder because he touched a spider. And that'll be my turn.
Gregor, all that.
All right. So Gregor's gonna go with the cutlass.
Okay.
Gregor smash.
Say a word.
Okay.
I just gotta mark it off here because it comes back on a short rest.
19 hits for 8 points of slashing, and that is magical because it's a magic weapon.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the Wraith is also going to give it a go.
Okay.
You yelled one too.
And he's gonna two-hand it actually.
Ooh, okay. The Wraith.
With a crit.
The Wraith's a beast.
Okay, so that's 12 halved to 6. Okay.
And I was gonna say nobody's looking hurt right now, are they?
No, everyone's doing good. We just started our viewers' choice poll, so if you're in the Twitch chat, get those votes in.
I don't see the option for the.
Okay, Echo, you're up. After, if you want to stand up. Okay, that's 3 squares, so you still have 3 squares. So you can get right next to the champion if you want.
I wish I could shield bash. I'm gonna get right
There's a
beside-
feat for that. We can talk about that option.
and I want to attack.
All right.
Peter, come on, work with me. No, this one.
All right. Unfortunately, the 16's a miss.
Oof.
All right. Leilana's going to she's going to turn and she's going to what's she gonna do? Give me a second. She's got options.
Yeah, no, he's thinking. It's like, what can I do to crush their spirits the most?
Honestly.
Rain down fiery kittens? I could do that. Spoil the ending to the new Harry Potter series? Yes, I can do that too. It's like, geez, these weird spells.
Don't do that. Ooh.
She's going to cast Resilient Sphere on Shianah. So Shianah, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. That is a failure. So this bubble encapsulates you. You are now stuck in there. Nothing can get through it.
Hamster ball.
You are in the hamster ball.
We can't even pop it.
Okay. And it's your turn.
I got this, guys. I got this.
Not physical objects.
So Shianah is going to do a Qui-Gon Jinn and just kind of kneel there.
Okay.
She can't.
God, fucking Gregor's gonna treat you like a bocce ball.
She can't do anything.
The dodgeball.
The Cambion is going to kind of look around and say, Mammon will not be so easily defeated. We shall meet again, adventurers, and plane shift out.
We'll be waiting.
He got away, y'all. He got away. But you guys did it. So
I got to smash. I'm happy.
we're gonna quickly wrap through things at the end of the session because it is a little bit late, and I appreciate you guys for staying late. So you all get 1 Tealeaf point for playing, so you can add that to your character sheets. We got our viewers' choice poll going right now. Looks like we've got a decent amount of votes in there. Someone's we got a front. Guys in the game, you can vote. Just please don't vote for yourself. Let's see. Experience tonight. You guys all are going to get, there's a good amount of role playing. So I'm going to say you all get 430 experience. You can mark that on your character sheets.
Ooh, level 3.
Hell yeah.
What's the threshold for 4?
2,700,
I think.
There's a handout for
level 4 inside. I think it's 2,700.
2,700?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 10 shy.
Fuck it. Take it. 440.
Nice.
My man.
Yeah.
So
Wow, that is one hell of an increase. Holy shit.
Yeah. I'll talk to you about leveling up, Risky. We can have a more in-depth conversation about that. You all also get 350 gold, so you can add that to your character sheets.
Oh shit! I made money.
Yeah, buddy. And there's some shiny loot. Loot tonight. We have a very fancy looking shield with some funky runes on it that looks somewhat magical. We have this very nice like tiara that has sort of like a sun emblem on it with this sort of like gray crystal on the front of it, a circlet, if you will. And we have a pair of gloves that have these sort of like, it's these black leather gloves with sort of this like golden stitching on it. They look very fancy, maybe made out of like sable or something. What are we interested in seeing first?
What how much gold did you say?
350.
350.
So it'd be 360. They had to
Get the hell out of here, you Loch Ness monster.
I want to look at the shield.
Damn, 350.
Any other? We I have one bid for the shield. Anybody else interested, or are we okay to start with the shield?
Yeah, I kind of want to look at the shield.
Okay, so let me get this going. So this is an arrow catching shield. It requires attunement. While wearing it, you get a +2 bonus to AC against ranged attacks while you wear this shield, in addition to the normal +2 that the shield offers.
Interesting.
In addition, whenever an attacker makes a ranged attack against a target within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to become the target of that attack instead.
Man, that's like built for Gregor, so he doesn't have to catch him with his neck.
So, if you are interested in this shield and would like to bid Tealeaf points on it, go ahead and whisper me in the Roll20 chat. I will type the command. And then the number. So basically type that in the chat without the quotations and tell me the number you would like to bid in order to get the shield. I got you, Weewu, don't worry. So, bids going once. Going twice. Sold to Gregor for 1 Tealeaf point. You can have the arrow catching shield. I'm so happy.
Still gonna hit him in the neck.
I know.
Can you get him like an arrow catching roach?
All right. Up next, So there's the handout there for you. You can just kind of copy and paste everything off that handout if you want, Gregor.
Okay.
Yep. Up next, we have either the circlet or the gloves. What would you guys like to look at next?
The gloves.
Let's do the gloves.
Okay. Gloves are cool.
I like gloves.
All
They
right.
on fleek. That's the question.
These are the gloves of thievery. They are invisible when you put them on. And get to sleight of hand checks and dexterity checks made to pick locks. They do not require attunement. So, if you are interested in the gloves of thievery, please send your bids now. Going once. Going twice. All right. The gloves have been passed on. They will be added to the next loot for the next session. All right. And finally, we have a fun little trinket, personal favorite of mine. This is the Circlet of Blasting.
That is fun.
Action to cast the Scorching Ray spell with it. You can make the spell's attacks. You do so with an attack bonus of +5. The circlet can't be used this way again until the next dawn. So it's a fun little once per day little blasty spell. If you would like the Circlet of Blasting, go ahead and please bid now. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Graceless for 2 Tealeaf points. You can add that to your inventory. Oh, I'm sorry. Shit. Risky, how many? Well, you only had the 1 point to bid.
Yeah, I technically said bid.
Yeah, technically that goes to Graceless for 2. Okay.
I don't know how to do.
It's okay. I'm sorry. It's okay. So, Graceless, you can add that to your inventory. You have the Circle of Blasting now. Very nice. And we have for tonight. We're just waiting on this poll to end. We got about maybe 10 seconds left. Get those votes in. Last minute votes. Twitch chat. Cleric, how you doing? Here to catch the tail end of it. All right, and viewer's choice tonight is Gregor with 57% of the vote. Nice. You can take a bonus Tealeaf point.
Actually, that's for his wraith.
Yeah, that's for the
That's for his
Wraith. That's all the Wraith.
That's the Wraith.
The Wraith is the true MVP.
And for the GM's choice tonight, I got to give it to Mr. Risky. Awesome job tonight. You got into it. You know, your first time playing. You did awesome, dude. You couple fucking confirmed kills. Hell yeah. I'm happy to have you here, man. Hope you had fun.
I had a blast.
You can have 2 Tealeaf points, and I will kind of go over what those do and how they work. We had a bit of a rushed character creation for Risky, but he played like a champ.
Out.
Yeah, it worked out. You did awesome,
Really
man.
damn well.
Yeah.
How many kills I get? 3 my first session? Was it 3?
I think it was more than that.
I think you're at 3, yeah.
3 or 4, yeah.
There'll be a
Don't worry,
Tealeaf.
Don't worry, Jamie will do the stats on Saturday.
Yeah, we got Tealeaf stats. We can get a full breakdown in the Discord of what everybody did and how they did it. And we appreciate you, Jen.
I appreciate you guys letting me play a match. I've always wanted to play one ever since I've heard about it for the first time. Well, that sounds fun, right?
Or it looks like we have to track.
There you go. There you go. I'm happy. And hey, if you're interested, we play every week, so you'll be added to a rotation. And it's usually right now it's about every 3 weeks people get to play.
I'm definitely down for that.
Hell yeah! All right, we'll talk a little bit more about details later. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Please, by all means, if you're interested in playing, check out the TGR Discord, check out our Etsy shop, and definitely feel free to check out next week. We got the charity stream for, oh God, forgive me, I forget the name of the film version.
How dare!
No, it's really Jay Millie organizing it. It is Hole in One Animal Rescue. Awesome cause. We're gonna hopefully do some good. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I usually take the natural ones. I'll donate money for every natural one rolled by my players just because I'm evil. It's going to be an awesome time. And we got a special little hand-tailored crew for this next mission. It's going to be a little feisty. So I'm looking forward to it. Alrighty. We love you guys. Hope you all have a nice week. Stay safe out there. Don't forget to love each other. And we'll catch you next time.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Take it easy.